Shut the fuck up!
Completely freezes.
Don't jinx us, please!
Is your mic audio working?
Yeah, I came through just fine, which is blessed. So, from general consensus, raise your hand if you were present or have watched the newest session.
The one with Ben and Vicky?
Nope, the one
the
with
one-
Lucius where he did the very cool thing.
Oh, I was there.
Okay,
Was I there?
so you were Aaron was there. Yes, so we are only missing out on Vicky. So we're this
Sorry, I
what
suck.
it's okay. What we are about to see is only for your elucidation. We go now to the very top of Mazework Manor, about 30 feet outside the window, as a 7-foot dragonborn in full plate mail has now tackled a human supremacist out a window. Lucius, as you hold Vlad Draven's head in your hand and are careening to the earth at terminal velocity, you are met with an uncanny sight, which is his smile. He feels contented with this action, and through the whipping wind reaches up to grab you, grabs the back of your head, and whispers in your ear, "You can't run far enough. You can't run fast enough. You can't kill us all. This will martyr me, and you will be..." And before he can finish the thought, his head turns into a pink mist on the cobblestone streets of Lufthaven. We move now below,
Well, shit.
far underneath Mazework Manor, where there is a single red light bulb. On and on and on. Thorn, you are at 3 failed death saving throws and 1 hit point. You have taken an extremely bad fall down an elevator shaft. You cannot feel anything below your waist, and you have just managed to stay this side of life for now. Maynard Magnuson, who has had a shard of glass embedded in his throat, has now had that shard removed and the bleeding staunched. So for the time being, he is at 0 hit points and stabilized. You are accompanied by 3 continuants who are Witness, Latchkey, and Quake. Quake is our newest continuant. He is a very large, muscular bruiser who has a big, thick plate of a mask and these big square metal rivets over his bracers and chest piece and legs, and he kind of just looks like this meat grinder of a human. And he has Magnuson over one shoulder as Latchkey and Witness both are dragging you towards whatever exit is from this far down. We go now topside to where we see Aram. We see the skeletal, dusty remains of Francois. We see Obscura. And we see Chris. Chris, you are accompanied by Riley Gleason. Riley is a human man, about 6'2". He is pretty muscular, but really more of a lean fighter. He has many burns over his body. He's got the sides of his head shaved, and though it has been burned over, you can see a old scar of the letter F that is emblazoned just above his sternum from his open shirt. Riley stands, dusts himself off, and pulls out his double-barreled shotgun and begins helping you guys to your feet. And we go now northward in the rarely used libraries of the Cog District. We find a face that we have not seen in some time. surrounded by books, and having spent a good majority of these past few days studying, we see Grim, a tired and sore and haggard Githyanki warrior whose plate armor has been stripped off to allow for more comfort in these long hours of toil. He sits now in a corner of this scarcely used library, surrounded by a litany of books. And still further west, I had to never eat soggy waffles. West, um, we find a caravan, a carriage that is rocketing towards Lufthaven at the sign of smoke on the horizon. The city of Lufthaven is under siege by the family of man, and in full drove. Before we begin, since there are some new arrivals, I would like everyone to briefly describe their character, what they look like, and what class they are. We're going to begin with Chris.
Chris is about, I don't know, 3.5 feet tall. She is a Harengon, rabbit folk, um, rogue, and she's wearing sort of grubby leatherish. She's been rode hard and put up wet at this point. Um, but she's got a marshal's badge pinned to her waist, but it's under the flap of her jacket, so unless she flips it open, you wouldn't see it. She's got hopscotch in her hand, her little snub nose pistol.
Okay. Chris, you are accompanied by Riley Gleason, who is your bound.
Yes.
Bonnie, if you'd please.
Hi, so Bonnie is um a pink tiefling. Um you'll find why that matters, I guess, later. But some of you might already have seen like some of the things going on with her mom, who happens to be an actual demon. But she was raised not by her mom, she was raised on a farm by her dad and her dad's family. Um and so then she was kidnapped during or sold, whatever you would whatever story you choose to believe, um, during the Great Exterminata, where they were slaughtering monsters, and then she was saved by her uh, blood hunter brothers, who basically taught her to be a blood hunter as well, and they've been kind of monster hunting since then. And she was looking for her dad when she ran into all y'all. But yeah, she's a little sweetheart. She wears pretty provocative clothing, but it's more as used as a weapon than anything else, like using her seductive skills, incubus skills, for any kinds of persuasive things that she has to do to get by. But yeah, she's she's been a lot of fun, little chaotic, very sweet, and she has a hairpin that she can take out and it turns into an axe. And
Great.
then she can slice herself and it'll catch on fire.
Yes, Blood Hunter. Bonnie, you are currently careening down these open fields of the Venetian coast, barreling towards the city of Lufthaven at the sign of smoke. Fletcher and James Barco were gone upon your rouse this morning. We move now
Damn, they
to
just left me.
Obscura.
Sure. Obscura, roughly 6 foot human man. He's got kind of like maybe a little slicked back, kind of medium short-ish hair. Um, Wears very nice, clean, pressed clothes with a kind of a gaudy red and gold gilded cloak. Perhaps the most notable feature is the split down the middle black and red masks he wears. Um, he was, or I mean,
The halves of comedy and tragedy.
right,
Right.
right. And he was or is a performer of relative, notoriety. Um, Performed mostly in Lufthaven. Um, and he's kind of all over the place. He's nice. He is very cordial with people, but is always ready for something interesting. Always ready to incite something interesting as well. He has kind of a strange way of carrying himself, but perhaps a bit macabre to most, but they kind of look past it because he's the weird performer guy.
Obscura, you are on the floor of the tiles of Mazework Manor, covered in dust and grime. There is a pain in your right foot. And as you turn over to look at it, your boot has been yanked off of your foot, and with it, one of your toes.
Ah, interesting.
It must have gotten caught in the elevator shaft.
It must have. Oh well.
After Obscura is Thorn.
Oh, Thorn is a tiefling, lanky tiefling. Um, Looks around the age 19, but is actually far older than that due to reasons unknown. Um, there's no color to his skin, pale, uh, white, pale hair. I mean, there's no color to him besides his clothes and probably the blood that he's covered in at the moment. Um, he's a he's a very lonely guy. This is probably the first time he's had interactions in a while, and besides with his familiar Ray, his little demon familiar, imp. Um, I'm a warlock. Uh, I feel like that's all I really want to share at the moment.
Works for me. Um, some sensation in your legs is starting to come back. You sustained a injury to your low lumbar, and with it, some
Pickle says goodnight, night.
non-nominal "Bye,
Nap time.
Pickles. I want you, Pickles."
Hi, Pickles.
You have sustained an injury to your lumbar area, and with it, at the time, what you suspected was paralysis, but now appears to be a form of localized numbness. You are able to wiggle your toes, although the input from your brain takes about a half second longer than you think it would to reach your legs. So you're dealing with some blockages to your nerve impulses, and as such, it's hard for you to really feel how the extent of the damage. But at this moment, um, Witness and Latchkey have managed to pull you up 3 flights of stairs out of the Mazework Manor onto the street. So you are a short distance away from Lucius, though it appears at this moment Lucius is still dead. Um, so you are topside now. Let's go to Aram. Or excuse me, let's go to Grim.
Hello. Grim is a Yankee warrior. He a fighter more like, and he is um mid to late 40s, and he has a pursuit of overall knowledge, and has his overall mind is fractured because of um reasons he doesn't even know. He's trying to his best to figure out where he lies in this godforsaken world, and is doing his best to enjoy chess, enjoy gambling, and just try to figure out where he's going.
You're
He's also
looking
tall.
you're
Oh,
looking through editorials, periodicals, obituaries, anything to find where Garrick Harrenhal, Kayla Donsong, or Igril might be found. And just as you begin to give up hope, you see a note. Maddened astronomer moves to Cape Sutton. You rip it out just in time to hear alarm bells begin to clang, and you smell the stink of human flesh. The family has come in droves. Let's move now to Aram.
So Aram is little hair.
You're coming through a bit spotty. Will you do me a favor and lower your input sensitivity? I know I had you raise it while you were in the room, but if you lower it, it might pick up your quiet register a bit easier.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better. Once
Okay.
more from the top.
So Aram is a 3.5 foot ish hare. He is the brother of Chris. He's kind of a scraggly looking, ugly dude. He has these big, buckish looking teeth. Um, he was kicked out of his home and put into foster care as a kid because he was misbehaving.
Just a dirty, nasty little evil little man.
And he has a little guy named Francois.
Francois, yeah. Rip to a legend. Aram, you are on the ground as well. It appears as if you've kind of made it out smelling like roses. Most other people are dealing with injuries of some kind, and you kind of pat yourself down, and everything's great. And then you start to see the sunrise as dawn sets in.
What does
When
that mean?
Sure, yeah, you whip out your sword and call for Francois, and tumbling out of your sword comes your um, wonderful little skeleton miscreant, Francois, this beret wearing, little scarf adorned skeleton. Francois jumps out and begins tumbling along the ground, and your friend is back with your side. It appears no worse for wear.
Oh, Francois, I'm so sorry.
It is okay, mes amis, I forgive you! And we move now to the architect of this chaos. Sleeping in a crater, dead, Lucius, if you would describe yourself, please.
Um, Lucius is a 7 foot tall golden dragonborn, very long gray beard, old armor that's beat up but looks to be well taken care of. Um, Tries to be like a pretty, fair and just guy, but recently he has let emotion kind of cloud his judgment. So he's kind of not doing too great right now. And um, I think that's about it. And I'm a paladin
Oath of Vengeance.
with a vengeance currently, yes.
Those of you who are in the lobby of the Mazework Manor hear a commotion outside in the direction of where you know Lucius to have landed. Riley loads his shotgun, helps you guys up to your feet, and picks up this little sawn off, and he takes a razor blade from in his palm, cuts it down the side of his arm, and from his blood summons a long sword, made of blood, and begins pushing out through the door. Do you guys follow him?
Yes.
You follow him to see a group of family members. These are human supremacists who are uniformly wearing brown leathers, although some are wearing like long coats, some are just wearing like these jackets. They're usually wearing some leather outerwear, and adorned are these bright blue handprints all over the cloth to signify their brotherhood. Most of them have their shirts drawn low to reveal an F right at the notch of their sternum, carved into their flesh, scarred there. And you see a couple of them have drawn spears and are looking down into this crater. Um, you see Riley about to call out before you hear bang, bang, bang. All three of them drop dead, and you see Tealson Lane walk up the stairs, loading his revolver. Tealson Lane is another one of Chrysanthemum's Bound. He is a 6'2" orc. He is an inspector marshal, which means that he has very limited oversight from the Imperial Hand at large, and he is essentially a free range cop. Tealson looks down at these bodies and says, "Fucking miserable." And at this moment, Lucius, life is brought back into your breast, and you awake in a crater over the body of Vladimir Draven.
And I'm like looking if I'm in like one piece. Like, I'm checking like,
You're
am I
in
all good?
you're in shit shape, my friend. You took a flight off of a 20-story tower, and yeah, Death Ward kept you alive, but it doesn't say anything to the extent of the injuries you have suffered. Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw.
All right, let's roll with this one. 14.
That is a success. You have failed 2 death saving throws. Thorn, actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw as well. We'll see the extent of your injuries because you didn't fall that much further.
You're not wrong. 11.
11 success. So you've only failed 2 death saving throws at the moment. Lucius, your arm is completely shattered. Your right arm, your dominant hand, has been comminuted fractured in 100 different places. It feels completely numb because of the shock, but you don't have an elbow anymore. You don't have an arm bone. You have a thing where those things used to be, and your hand hangs limp, and you cannot move it. So as you try and push yourself to your feet, you feel 2 barrels of a shotgun pressed to the back of your head as Riley Gleason puts his gun to the back of your head. Put your hand up.
Why?
You're under arrest.
For what? Killing a murderer?
I understand it, Grandpa. I get it. I knew something was wrong with you from the second I saw you. But this is not the way we do things. Law and order exist for a reason. Put your fucking hands up now.
If law and order exists, then why was he still out there doing this terrible shit?
Those are questions that I'm not equipped to answer. I didn't come here to argue theology with you. I came here to talk peace. But you couldn't have
Look
that.
what peace has brought.
No,
Chaos.
look what you brought. Look! And he grabs your head and shows you, pulls your head up out of the crater, and you can see fires everywhere. These skyscrapers of Lufthaven, there are fires on the roofs, there's fires along the sides of the building, pyres in the streets. The whole city appears to be on fire. You did that.
This would have happened regardless if I was here or not. They're after someone else.
Maybe. Maybe. But still, I have to take you in.
I want to limp to the edge of the crater. It's like I'm partially limping because one of my heeled like dress shoes is gone and it's uneven, and that foot I'm also missing a toe.
There's a bloody footprint left on the other side of every marked gate.
Squelching a little bit. It's pretty gross. And I'll pipe up. It's Reed in the crater with.
It is Gleason, Riley Gleason.
Riley Gleason. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
And you said he was the one with the scar. I'm getting the names mixed up in my head.
Yes, he is a reformed Family of Man member.
I see. Despite your clear reformation, sir, you still have some sympathy in your heart for these monsters. Your colleague over there certainly asked less questions than you did.
Excuse me?
I don't respond.
Sympathy. Is that what you think I have for these fucking animals? I don't have sympathy for them. I was trying to have peace in our time, and this fucking thing screwed it up. I am trying. I am trying hard. All of us want peace in our time.
Blood sugar was at 64 and going straight down.
Okay.
So a couple of sugar bombs later.
At what cost?
Perhaps if you want to express yourself as reformed, sir. Please do not refer to my friend as things.
He looks down at Lucius, looks up at Tealson. I don't know what you want to hear, Gleason. He had a contract out for his arrest. I assume Mr. Vinsmoke has his papers in order. I instructed him to earlier. I suppose early this morning. I understand your frustration, Riley, but this is not solving anything. You have a bone to pick with the family? Let's go pick it with them. Riley still has not removed the shotgun from the base of your head, Lucius. It appears he's thinking that over.
I can't think of anything. I'm just gonna be quiet. Lucius is just gonna be quiet.
Does Chris get the feeling that maybe Riley is attempting to arrest him in order to get him someplace safe?
You feel that Riley is attempting to arrest him in order to not criminally charge him, but in the face of such a blatant act of violence that he is at least going to impound him for the time being, if for nothing else than to ask him more questions. But you are a cop, so you would know that whether or not this was legal is kind of beside the point. It is by the book that Lucius would be arrested, but it does not serve your purpose right now.
And I don't know how much pull would I have with Riley if I just, try to explain, no, there's no time, let me sum up, um, like where we are in this whole mess.
You're welcome to try. But at this moment, it appears that Riley is seriously debating as to whether or not he wants to put Lucius in handcuffs.
And I can't decide if that's the better course of action to get us off the street.
It's not a great course of action. Simply because it's the two of them. It's the three of you. You are the cops. There's no reinforcements coming. Any and all reinforcements will be dealing with whatever the fuck is happening out in Lufthaven. Riley is worrying about a problem that this is a reasonable response in peacetime. Riley is making a very false syllogism with this. He is putting his same law and order brain into a situation where there is currently no law or order.
Mm-hmm.
But it appears
And
as if he can't reconcile the two halves of what he's trying to do and what he wants to do.
Right. And I told him upstairs, did I tell him or did I tell Magnuson? I told somebody it's very important that you are safe. It's very important that.
You told Magnuson that.
Okay. So I'm just going to say, look, on a normal Thursday, this might be what we want to do, but this isn't a normal any day. I mean, look around us. The world's gone to shit right now. Maybe we don't need to worry so much about arresting as we do about surviving.
Make a persuasion check.
Jump the damn box. 12.
Wow. Riley Gleason adds a +7 to insight and still rolled a natural 1.
Oh, yeah.
So Riley,
'Cause Riley.
Lucius, your heart stops as you hear him pull the trigger of these two shotguns. But with his thumb on the hammers, he manually decocks both barrels of the shotgun. Don't think that this makes us even, Grandpa. Not even by a long shot. Draven was mine. I was going to see him hanged for what he did. It's not about you. It's about them. And he points to the city. That's what it's about. And he holsters his shotgun and walks off. And you see Tealson goes, Gleason, Gleason! Everyone all right?
Yep.
Where's the other one? Where's the pale tiefling guy?
I don't know.
No idea.
Do we know?
It's about this
He was in
time.
the elevator.
It's about this time that you see another figure carrying Magnuson. This is a figure you guys haven't seen before. He's a heavyweight, big guy, but based on the mask, you're pretty certain that this is a continuant. Most of them are wearing some sort of way to obscure their identity. But one of them is carrying Magnuson over his shoulder and sort of looking back over his shoulder, and you see in a short time there is Thorn being dragged by Witness and Latchkey. Thorn, you are conscious at this moment.
You know, guys, that was a fun ride.
Oh my lord.
Hi, Latchkey. It's nice to see you again.
Hello, wonderful to see you. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Are my legs here?
Yes, your legs are here. We're pulling on them. And you see Quake, this lumbering sort of like 7-foot tall humanoid, just sort of approaches whichever one of you looks to be in charge, which at this moment appears to be Obscura, walks over and gets right up in your personal space, probably about a quarter inch from your face. Threaded. And he drops Maynard to the ground.
Sorry.
His vocal cords are cut.
Oh, completely?
Gone.
Did
Oh,
you do that?
No.
It wasn't like that when we found him.
He fell.
You had a lot to say.
Well,
We did have to
Not
say.
anymore.
maybe once this is all over, you can give him a pad and pen. I don't know. And you see Witness says, "Excuse my companion. This is Quake, one of our continuants. He is... well, he takes a while to get accustomed to."
I like him a lot.
Thanks.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Thanks. You say it how it is. There's
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. Tealson looks up at Quake and Witness and Latchkey and bumps you, Chrysanthemum, and says, "These guys, are they on our side?"
Yeah. 100%.
Question.
These
I know.
guys,
It looks crazy as shit.
these guys, are they
Yeah.
on our side? Oh, all right. And he walks towards them and begins making introductions of himself. Go ahead, Aram.
So whose vocal cords were cut?
Magnuson, Maynard Magnuson, the guy you rescued from beneath Mazork Manor, the musician.
Okay, that's what I thought.
In his fall, he took a shard of glass to the throat, and it appears, according to Quake, that it severed his vocal cords.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Um,
Thank you.
Gleason.
So we don't have a
Go
lot
ahead.
of time to be making introductions and getting all social and shit.
No.
We need to get somewhere safe and get Riley the fuck out of there too before he does something stupid.
No.
No?
Quake just says no, and he points towards the center of Left Haven. The stone giant. One of your thread is gonna go back for her. And at this moment, we see Bonnabelle. As you are careening towards the center of Left Haven, you see a mob of people on the steps leading up to the main proscenium at the center of Lufthaven. Past it is this large fountain, and past that is the Mazework Manor. So you are on the other side of the town square from where they are. Um, Between Mazework Manor and the town square, there has been set up a scrap blockade. So just like Les Mis style, whatever shit I could find to throw onto this barricade is now blocking the path from Mazework Manor. Um, and you see that there is a giant yellow crane that has been erected, and from it a chain hangs around the neck of Melisandre the Magnificent. She stands with her hands bound in chains and this enormous metal jaw clamped over her face to prevent both verbal and somatic spellcasting components.
Brother, what? Is she dead? She's
No.
not dead.
No,
She's
she
just
is
hanging there.
she is standing waiting to be hanged. Both feet are on the platform. It appears that they're just going to activate the winch of the crane to lift her up for enough time that she will die. It's pretty much the only way that a being of that size can be killed. For those of you who are unaware, Melisandre the Magnificent is a 30-foot tall stone giant. She wears a long, multicolored dress and has these beautiful pink locks. At the present moment, she has been battered and bruised, and her dress has been torn to reveal one of her breasts. But her hands are bound
And
with chains, and there is a large chain around her neck and a metal piece in her mouth.
can we see her at all or no? She's on the other side
Coming
of town, right?
coming up shortly. As Bonnabelle, as you bring the
Okay.
carriage in
Never mind.
and sort of are looking horrified at this visage, there is a commotion to your right, and you see that in the building to your right, there is some of your friends, and they have taken a back route around the barricade to end up here. At this moment, uh, Grim, what do you do when you hear the alarm bells being rung?
Um, I automatically put on my plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing he does, and then he walks out to see what the hell the commotion is.
With both hands held out, the armor segments lift up and attach themselves to you as you walk forward, and the Wailing Widow leaps into your hand as the shield wraps itself around your arm, and you walk out into the streets, a fully armored visage. And
Do I know that the family of man is currently in the city?
yes.
Um, um, okay. Yeah, I just walk out.
All right. So let's all go to roll 20. I'm going to switch this around.
Holy moly, am I right, guys?
Oh, Jesus Christ. My mouse has disappeared. Where'd my mouse go?
Is this a good time to use the bathroom?
Yeah, this would be a good time.
So, am I on 1 hit points?
You ought to be on 1 hit point, correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So I'm going to go ahead and switch our party banner to the Lufthaven Town Square. So if you follow Roll20, you should be able to see us.
Whoa,
Whoa.
it's a lot of body.
Alrighty. So that's where everybody's at. Um, you guys can move yourself to any place you wish south of the stairs.
I do not think I can click mine at the moment.
Okay, let me fix that. The permissions
What do you
might
mean
not
south
be
of the
right.
stairs? Like where the blockade
There we go.
starts? Are those stairs?
So the blockade is actually further north beyond the gallows. So
Oh,
it's on the
okay.
very north side of the map, but those three
Oh,
wooden
the
lanes are
curving.
stairs going
I
upwards.
see.
Okay, the stairs.
Gotcha.
So you guys can move yourself anywhere on the map. Thorn, I believe I just fixed your character, so you
I'll
can
Yes,
need
you did.
you
permission
should
as
be
well.
able to move.
Yep.
And
But
with
can
you,
can I stand at the moment?
Oh, there I am.
you are able to stand. What is your movement speed right now?
30.
30.
So I guess
I would say half your movement speed.
okay.
I mean, is this like combat movement? I can only
No,
go.
this is preset for combat.
How the hell far can I go?
I think I might need permission for my character as well.
Ah, god damn it. Nothing is
Yeah,
working.
I do too.
Oh, good lord. What have I done to myself and my friends? Okay, let's see. Lucius one at a time. Controlled by... see? There we go. And that makes a tremendous amount of sense. Obscura, you should be able to... You are... Epic degree.
What is this like wooden thing we're in right now? Is this like a
It's just a
building?
building. Yep, and any one of these sort of cutouts, these are doors that you guys can walk in or walk out of.
What are these things by the stairs?
Those are bodies.
Word?
They have been covered with cloth. But these are corpses. Yeah.
There's no one in front of us, like, that we're looking at. There's not people.
I'm sure they're gonna appear.
Elaborate what you mean by that.
Like, if I'm standing on the bottom part, like where my character is right now, and I'm looking up the stairs.
Yes, there are people. They are looking away from you, but because of the nature of this setup, you don't have very much time to put yourself in any sort of tactical position. So to reflect that, you're not able to see where the enemies are positioned until you are set on the map.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and move Aram and Francois over here. And Tealson and Riley are
over
also...
here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, Aram is running away. And Tealson and Riley are with you guys. Tealson is going to stick with... Or rather, Riley is going to stick with Chris. And Tealson is going to move up the central lane with Bonnie.
So, let me just... Elevation-wise, we are lower than...
The north platform, correct.
Right, so if I am here, I don't know if you can see my
Yes, I
ping.
can.
If I'm there, I'm not necessarily visible to somebody that's up here because I can squat down on the stairs and be lower.
I
No?
don't know about not visible. You would have some degree of cover.
That's where I'm going with that.
What is
Yeah.
with this chest?
The giant chest is actually the carriage.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
not
that's
chest.
where Bonnie and
Correct.
and
I'm going to move these three continuants on the board. These are Quake, Witness, and Latchkey. Witness is on the left-hand side, Latchkey is in the center, Quake is on the right. These figures are not fighters. They are harassers. They are able to harass and disable the enemy force, but they are not killers. Meaning, on your turn, as a bonus action, you can issue a command to the continuants, whichever one of them you'd like, and instruct them to do something. As part of that bonus action, the continuant will immediately jump into action and do that thing. They are not bound by movement constraints. They do not have a stat block, per se.
okay.
So, that is part of this.
So we can't say get up there and kill that guy, but we can say go over here and distract that dude.
Correct. Chris, I am going to move you further down the staircase just so you're not on the stairs.
Okay.
Does everyone feel content with their position?
No.
I think
Yes.
so.
I'd rather not be here.
Josh, I don't know if you saw this. He's technically voodoo, but he reminded you of you, mes amis.
Who
Oh,
is this?
cute. Who is who? Ping again.
What are
I think
these
that's
Wait, what?
Obscura.
I
Who
need to
is?
be
for
around.
Yeah.
things?
Is that Obscura?
These
Yes,
bodies
with
you said?
that was Obscura. Yes, and the things in the center
Okay.
of the lanes are bodies. They've been thrown over from the upper level down to the floor.
Can I talk to them?
They have not said anything, but you're welcome to try on your turn. Okay, is everyone happy with their position?
Should I move
Yes.
closer?
You can move
Yeah.
closer.
Or should I go?
This might not be a now question, but can I ask it anyway?
Sure, I guess.
Are the bodies the what the man or the family were killing for the gray man or whatever?
For the Clayman,
Yeah,
it would appear.
word. So they're monsters.
They are currently in body bags.
Nifty.
I don't have to. They just automatically talk to me, right?
Yes, you actually don't control it in the least. Okay, the family of man are now visible. Every one of these people that you see is looking northward at a man who is standing on the rafter here who is orating. It's difficult to hear what he's saying at this distance, but he appears to be talking and gesturing to the massive stone giant who is standing behind him. At this moment, you are free to act, and if you do so quickly enough, you will have access to a sneak attack or a surprise round.
I'd like to use my reaction, my initial reaction, to use my item, the Liar's Deck.
Absolutely.
So what that's going to do is I'm going to choose 2 targets of myself. So that's going to be Bonnie and Aram.
Okay.
Bonnie, you deal 4d4 additional damage on your first attack. And Aram does the same.
Okay.
And I am going to add 1d4 to all of my attack rolls during my first turn.
Great. So for your first turn, the floor is open to you guys. Whoever attacks first will kick off the surprise round.
Hold on. Where am I? We can easily walk up. I can do that fast enough.
Yes, you can move
I
up the
use my-
stairs. I'm actually going to move this
Like,
guy over
if-
here. I don't know why he was
If
not
I'm right
there.
here, can I get a clear shot at him?
At who?
I just want to take out.
Or I'll use my
I guess.
Mirabelle thing.
Okay, one at a time. So you are trying to do what, Chris? Take a shot at whom?
Disregard.
Okay. Aram, you're using Meraviel to what?
I'm up on this guy right in front of me.
Okay, you're just going to stab him? Go ahead and make an attack roll.
1d8.
You have to roll to hit, so you'll hit the plus whatever, and that will roll to hit.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Reset. 13.
So it should not have been a custom roll.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, I will walk you through this. In your center thing should be actions on the right-hand block. There should be an attack called Merviel, which is the name of your rapier. Next to that will be a hit/DC that has a button.
Oh.
Yeah, you press that button and then it will roll and add for you. 15.
Not even have to match.
15 hits, and you dealt how much?
what I did before.
Yeah, you hit the damage.
Damage was 4.
4 points. Okay, you deal 4 points.
Plus
Plus,
Oh, and then you roll
4d4,
four
right?
d4
Correct.
additional dice. So at the bottom right will be a little dice. Pop that up and press d4, and then you're going to press that 4 times to roll 4d4.
12.
12. You
Oh
deal an
boy.
additional 12 points of damage. Nice.
Nice.
And then Francois is going to take his attack as part of that as well because of your duels thing with Merviel. That's a nat 20 from Francois. You stab this guy in the kidney. Francois jumps up and puts his skeletal fist right through his temple. And this family member is dead immediately. We are now kicking off our surprise round. We are going to begin with Chris. We are now in initiative.
How much time does
Okay.
it look like we have?
At this moment, unclear. Once
So all these people that are just
one
like
moment.
hooded
One moment.
figures.
Once Aram
Okay, never
stabs this guy and Francois does the Superman punch up and lands it in his temple and kills him, there is a commotion as this chief who has been orating looks down to see this and panicked yanks the lever. You watch as
No,
the
no, 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 no,
crane
no.
starts to winch. You are now on a timer. We begin now with Chrysanthemum.
All right. What is my range for hop? It says 160 feet.
160 feet. Yep, sounds right. So it means
So
you
could
can
I?
shoot 160 feet without disadvantage.
So is there something that I can see that I can hit that would stop this whole thing? Is there a switch? Is there a
The
like I'm not going to shoot through the chain?
the chain is far too thick to shoot through. You'd need an incredibly powerful round to do that. But if you can move up
Right.
to the stage where he is, you might be able to hit the same switch he hit and reverse the crane. They had to lower her somehow.
Right. I can't figure out how much movement I have.
You have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
It should be at the top beside your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad, so it's
You
not
might have
the
to
same.
swipe left or right to get to that screen. But
All right. So if I move to here, that's 30 feet.
correct.
Can I see the switch that he pressed and try to hit it?
You would need to physically pull it. A bullet does not have the strength to press the hand grip and pull a lever.
Okay.
It's not like a button he pressed. It's a lever. So you would actually need to physically be there.
Okay, so I can't get that far.
But that was 30 feet. You have a bonus action and an action to move.
A what? An action to move?
Yeah, you could use your dash action.
Ooh, but that's only like half my movement, right?
Doubles. So you get your movement speed again.
Okay, so I'd have another 30
You'd have
feet.
another 30, and that's your bonus action and action because you're a rogue and can
that
dash as a bonus.
And that would still only get me to here.
That would get you another 60 feet, which could get you, like if you do to 40, 25, that would get you there. At that square. And that would be your entire turn.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna get there and just squat.
Great. Seeing this man pull the lever and hearing Bonnie scream no, you leap into action and just start sprinting. These creatures are all surprised, so at the present moment they don't have reactions, and you are too fast anywhere for them to get a real good swing on. So they turn and see you going, and you are now almost up on the stage with this chief. That is Chris's turn. Bonnie is up next, Obscura on deck.
Yeah, so my breaching hammer thing, do I have to already take an attack before I do the demolition bonus action, or can I
You have to prime it before you swing.
can I do that as I'm walking up to bro?
Yeah, that's a bonus action to prime it.
Cool. So I'll prime it, and then I don't think Bonnie's ever like actually been like super angry before, but right now she is in fact seeing red, so sorry to this guy. Oh shit, I can't get far enough, can I? Mm. It has a 5 foot reach. Does that count?
You are 1 square out. That's actually a 10-foot distance between you and him, but I will allow you to move up just one more square and hit him. I'll say that you could have started there on your
Yeah,
turn
okay.
at the stairs and then move up.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna
Yep.
swing.
Roll to hit with the hammer.
It's a 14.
Against a thug. That is their armor class. So yes, that hits.
Oh! Okay. So this shit does
The
2d6.
standard damage of them all is 2d6 bludgeoning. Just roll that first. 2d6 bludgeoning plus your strength, and then I think plus another 1. So because it's a +1 weapon, you should just have that already.
So 7, and then it says +4.
Yeah, +4 sounds right. So that's
So 7 plus 4,
as
but then
11.
I also get 4d4 additional on my first attack
Yep.
because of the thing. So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Roll 4d4 the dice.
Yeah, 4, 2, 4, 4.
So 14.
14 plus, what was it? Plus 4, 18 plus 7.
Okay, this guy in front of you is dead. You can now roll the cone damage,
What does that mean?
which is because you primed it. It's 5d10 fire damage in a cone, which is
Oh, sick.
that long, which does hit the guy behind it.
Nice. 5d10,
Yep, I believe so. 5d10 force.
6, 3, 9, 8, 17, 4, 21,
Does he get a dex save from that?
9, 30. What am I at for rolls?
You just said 30.
Yeah, but
I did
That was your
not catch
fourth.
how many. That was your fourth.
that was my fourth? Okay.
30.
And 1. So
Does he get a dexterity saving throw
Hell no.
from the hammer?
must succeed on a DC 14 dexterity
He
save
fails
throw.
the saving throw. How much force damage?
31.
31. Jesus. And any other effects?
Same amount of fire damage you dealt to the original target. I don't think so.
Okay, and then you are moved back. 45 minus 31. Then you are moved back and knocked prone, right?
I don't see that. Oh. You are knocked 10 feet. Yeah, you are knocked prone.
Yeah, 10 feet back and knocked prone. But this guy in front of you is no more. And the zealot behind him is very weakened. Okay.
Okay.
We move now to Obscura.
My movement is inhibited, yes.
I would say reduced by 5 feet.
Reduced by 5 feet, along with my exhaustion reduction, so by 15 feet total.
Your exhaustion isn't high enough to factor in your movement. You have 1 level. Just disadvantage on checks.
Disadvantage on checks. Okay, cool. So I can go 25 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then I can 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm going to move 25 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I'm just going to burn some spell slots. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
I can cast 2 spells on a turn, yes, as long as they're different speeds, bonus action and action.
No.
Like a Misty Step into something else.
I don't believe so. I think you can only cast 1 leveled spell a turn.
Sure. I'll still move over there, and I just took a new feat, so I took Spell Sniper.
Okay.
So I will be Sorceress Bursting this guy back here.
Oh, the chief up there?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I see up there?
Yeah, you can see him. He's not trying to be hidden.
Sure. So I am going to go ahead and throw that at him.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay. And I will. Oh, I
But
should be doing.
Tealson, hold on one moment. I believe Tealson might have a reaction for this.
It was a disadvantage anyway.
Yes, Tealson. It should not be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Um, that should be a standard roll. But Tealson is going to let you re-roll that.
Sure. That is going to be an 18.
That hits.
All right. So I am going to roll a d8. And that is going to be. How disappointing. 1 acid damage.
1 acid. All right. Okay, that's your action. Anything else?
And for my bonus action, I'll do what I should have done at the beginning anyway, and I will activate innate sorcery. So for a minute, advantage on attack rolls on sorcerer spells,
Sounds great.
and I pass.
Okay, after you is Tealson. Tealson is going to cast Slow. A 40-foot cube. Oh, Jesus.
400-foot cube.
40-foot cube. 1,
Big old
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he'll do that. So this one. Alrighty, he's gonna do that. Cast slow, and then he's gonna move up here right behind Bonnie, and he's gonna take his bonus action to pick you back up from prone. That is it for Tealson. After Tealson is Thorn.
Okay, let me do this measurement one more time for me. Perfect. I want to cast Mind Spike on that guy,
On
the chief.
the chief, go ahead. What does he need to do?
Wisdom save 13. I'm rolling.
Success.
Success, so he takes half of what I rolled. I can try to see it. Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Where'd it go? 12. No, not 12. That's Aram's. It was 13, actually. So half of that, 6.
2, 6. And what damage is that? Psychic?
Psychic.
Okay. 2 minus 6. Okay, great. Any movement?
At the moment, I don't think I want to get any closer. Actually, I'll take my 15 feet. Hello? Let me. Oh, I'm just on measure. That's why. Okay. I'll take my 15 feet and just move a little bit closer.
Great. That is Thorn. After Thorn is Riley. Riley is going to enter a rage. And he's going to move right up in the mix. And he's going to take. Let's see. Yeah, he'll do that. That hits. And that hits. He's going to deal 7 points of slashing here. Actually, that should be 9 points. And then over here, he's going to deal 8, which should be 10. Okay, that's Riley's turn. After Riley is Grim. Aram on deck.
After Riley's Grim.
Yes, Grim, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move 30 feet towards these guys right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to do I'm going to use a bonus action to switch my Oiling Widow longsword into the halberd.
Okay.
Then I'm going to hit the first guy and then use the, which I will roll for in just a second, but I also wanted to make sure it was okay to do the,
Cleave.
Say it again?
Are you trying to do cleave?
Yes, cleave.
Yep, absolutely. They're
Well,
both in range.
he's about, yeah, they're both in range. That's what I'm sure. So it is, I need to roll. Does, that one definitely doesn't hit.
Nope. But Riley will use his ability, because he's a bound, to allow you to reroll.
There's a 13 hit.
13 does not hit. Actually, no.
Do I add my proficiency bonus?
Yeah, you should. You ought
So
to.
it's 15.
Oh, yeah, 15 does hit. Go and roll damage.
Roll damage is 1d10 plus 5, I believe.
Sounds right, yep.
So that's a 0, 0, so 10, and plus 5 is 15. And would that be to both of them, or is that just one of them?
You deal 15 to one, and then your modifier to the other one.
Modifier
Yep,
of...
so you would deal 5 to the other one.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
So it's a total.
That was your action, bonus action movement.
Yep.
After Grim is Aram, Lucius on deck.
I want to do hideous laughter at first level
Okay, on whom?
on this guy over here.
The chief up here?
No, I don't think I can get him.
Oh, on this guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. But I say he's in range. So what is that from him? A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. I doubt that a 5 would do it. So we're going to go
Nope.
ahead and say that he is under the effects of hideous laughter.
He's prone.
He is prone. Okay. That is your action. You have bonus and movement.
Bonus.
You can inspire as a bard.
Oh, I inspire all.
You can inspire one person.
Okay, I inspire Bonnie.
Bonnie, great. What do you say to inspire Bonnie?
Can you get this fucking guy in front of us?
He's gonna growl.
Okay.
Francois nudges you with his elbow and goes, I don't think she is open to reason, mes amis.
You got what I meant.
And then, do you have any movement? You have 30 feet of movement.
I'm gonna stay
You're going to stay. Great. Francois,
right now.
do you have any orders for Francois?
Can he go hit that guy?
He can go move and hit the guy.
I mean, he's prone. He can't do anything, right?
Yep, Francois has advantage to hit him. Another fucking nat 20 from Francois. 4.
Go.
Oh, that's cocked. 4 and 5 for 9 plus 9 plus 5. Yeah, that's 14. Francois kills him.
Perfect.
Francois stomps his fucking head in and goes like, "Yes, mes amis!" And after Aram is Lucius.
Give a little thumbs up.
Come on, granddad.
Oh. Two questions.
2 answers, hopefully.
What can the continuance do? Like,
the continuants are disablers, as I said. They're support units. So you can designate them to have a task, and they will, as part of that turn, do the absolute best they can to carry out that task. Meaning, I want you to go harass that guy. I want you to work on breaking the chain apart. I want you to see what you can do to help Melisandre. I want you to see if you can bring the caravan any closer.
Oh, go pull that lever.
okay.
They are support units.
So if I asked Quake to come just help me out on the left side, he would come help me out, or like just like.
It
Help me
depends.
take
It
attacks,
depends what kind
or
of
like,
help you're looking for. Quake is helpful at defending. He's not. These people are not fighters. They're protectors.
so if he could help defend me
Yeah,
while I go up this left
he
side.
can defend you for sure. I will say, as long as
Okay.
Quake defends you, if you take your bonus action to do it, you add +3 to your armor class.
My bonus action to add +3.
Yes, Quake is now on you. Where you go, Quake
Okay.
goes.
And does being grappled have an effect on a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, you have disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. I don't think I'll use that yet. I'm gonna. Lucius is pretty mad, so he's gonna run up and gonna use his breath weapon to hit both of these people
Great.
in
Dexterity
that
saving
line.
throws from both. That is
DC
a
11, I think.
failure. 11? The Zealot.
Yeah.
The Zealot fails as well. Both fail.
Okay, so they're just gonna take 1d10. Let me use. Is this one? Yeah, this is one. They're gonna take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be it. I
Okay.
know I can't do much right now.
Quake will roll in front of you here, and bolster up. So he is just turns to the side and lets your breath weapon come like underneath his arm, and then he is in front of you, just kind of this big wall of metal, trying to block and just keep them from attacking you. That is Lucius. We're back at the top of the initiative order. At count 20, Melisandre must make a death saving throw. That is a nat 1. Melisandre fails 2 death saving throws.
Josh, you're gonna make me do some fucked up shit.
I can show it to you if you don't believe me. It's sitting right there in the tray. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Look, I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it. I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Oh no.
Bow.
Oh, I'm like actually bugging right now.
That is count 20. At count 20, the family of man will make a collective survival check to determine where the noise is coming from. That is a 3. The family of man do not hear where the clamor is coming from, so the riot clock only ticks up by 1. You are now at riot clock 2, which means that there are only a set number of turns before reinforcements arrive. So, we're at the top of the initiative order. We have Chris up, Bonnie on deck.
All right. Is this the guy that pulled the lever?
Correct.
So I can see it.
I will mark it on the map. I realize now that I did not. I'm going to put a little blue square there. Yep. This is
Okay.
where the lever
That's the
is.
lever.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to dash. I'm going to move. I have hopscotch in my hand. I'm going to move to this guy. Can I simultaneously give the lever a kick and shoot him with hopscotch?
You can. Pulling the lever
That's
is
what I'm-
only a bonus action.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm throwing nail polish all over the place. All right. So I am going to shoot hopscotch at this dude and kick with my foot and see if I can knock the lever back the way it came.
Okay. Lever is depressed. On the next turn, Melisandre will drop to the ground.
Okay. Do I need to roll a hit for this guy?
Yes, you do.
Okay. It will be. Oh shit. 18
Hits.
plus whatever hopscotch gives me 25.
That hits.
All right. Let us see. 1d8. Oh, I don't have a d8. I'm gonna roll it in here. 1d8 plus 5. 10 points
Minus 10 points of piercing.
of hopscotchy damage.
Great. So you reach out and sidekick the lever. This person turns to you and goes, comes down with this big glaive. You just step back as it comes right in front of you, misses your face by about a quarter of an inch. You turn up, growl yourself, and put the gun right under his chin and pull the trigger. He's still
Okay.
alive, but you shot him cleanly through the neck and he is bleeding out. That is Chris. Up next after
Yes.
Chris is Bonnie. Obscura, you were on deck after the enemy. Bonnie, you are muted.
I thought I was going crazy.
My bad. I'm sorry.
It's me. I was going crazy.
No, I was just saying, okay, I can only get to here. So what I think I'm gonna do if that guy isn't dead yet, I think I'm gonna take my hand axe and throw it.
Let me see. Is that 20 feet? That's
Doesn't have
30 feet.
60? It
Uh,
says 20/60.
so 20 is your short range. It means you're going to have disadvantage on the attack roll. But you are inspired. So whichever your lower is, if it's close, you can add your inspiration and add a d6.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'd say go for it, but I'm not you.
Yeah, whatever. Nah, let's do it. So I have to roll twice, take the lower, add 6.
If it's close, you can also choose not to waste the inspiration.
Sure. Yikes. 6, 7? So I don't know if there's anything I can do that would get it up
So you
that
rolled
high,
so you
huh?
rolled a 6, add your bonus for hand axe.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry. 12.
Yeah, you would need to roll a 6 on that d6 to hit him.
Yeah, so I think maybe I shouldn't do that.
Okay, so you pull out your hand axe and chuck it, and there's just too much clamor happening. You're looking up at Melisandre, she's looking down at you. You see these big wide eyes from somebody who has no idea what the fuck is happening, and you throw a hand axe and just completely whiff.
If she's looking at me, can I just like wave my little bottle of Mad Magica potion at her?
You do, and she tries her very best with her hands bound to give you a thumbs up.
I'm gonna take it. I'll drink it.
Great. Give me just a moment. I have to find where I set that white binder. Here we go. Alrighty, Bonnie, describe for me your emotional state.
She's felt fear before and like anxiety and stress during a fight, but I don't think she's ever had anger like this before. Like pure
This
feminine
is
rage.
fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh. Where is that? Oh, right here. Roll. Hello. Oh. 21.
21.
Not 6, 7, and then 21.
I
But
know, I'm like getting all the meme numbers.
Wow. Okay. See if that changes. Okay. You scream and cast Scorching Ray at second. So go ahead and make 3 spell attack rolls using your spell. So if you go to spells, there should be a spell attack bonus. Roll 3 separate attacks and add that bonus.
Spell attack. Oh, like, okay, so I already have Scorching Ray at second, so it'd
You
be
can
like
cast
that
it just
plus,
like that. Yep. You roll
Okay,
3
so
Scorching
3?
Rays. Yep. Scorching Ray shoots 3 fireballs.
24.
Hits.
18.
Hits.
10.
Misses. So go ahead and roll 4d6 fire damage.
3, 4, 7, 6,
So 13.
13, and 1, 14.
Okay, 14 points of fire damage. Awesome. Yeah, you drink the potion of Mad Magica and scream. Every single one of the people around you and your party members clutch their ears as this banshee siren scream. You see windows across the street to either side shatter with the pitch of the scream, and vomiting from your mouth comes the spew of hellfire, and with it, 3 distinct fireballs that he manages to turn and parry one, but the other two, you tell me where they hit.
One's gonna like kind of mirror that neck hole that's already in
Mhm.
there, and then the other one's gonna go like in one of his eyes.
Yep, you hit the bullet hole that Chris left in his neck, and you see it punches all the way through, and now there is a gouge taken out of his neck about that big of his neck, and he just appears to be tanking it. The other one goes right through the side of his skull, and he and turns back to Chris. So good job. That is Bonnie. Up
I
next.
imagine that sound might is that sound gonna bite us in the ass?
Yes, it will. That is the
Well then.
Up next are the thugs. Let's see how many are alive. One of them is going to take their attack action against Riley. That's a nat 20 from one of the thugs, but he is raging, so it's going to be reduced. Oh, it's cocked. Hold on. 5 and 7 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Halved is 7. Riley takes 7 damage, so absolutely fucking nothing. Minus 7. And then the other one is going to
Really?
the other one's going to take its attack against Grim.
Wait, I want to use my reaction
To do what?
to protect Riley.
You do not feel the need to protect Riley.
Understood.
Riley is
Okay,
a
I
Riley,
know he's a bit.
I'll tell you, out of game, Riley's a barbarian.
Oh, okay.
He does this. One of them rolled a 22 to hit Grim.
1 second. 22 does hit.
Okay, you're going to take 9 points of bludgeoning. Let's see what other thugs I have running around here. This family of man thug is going to move in here. And he is going to, because he's in range with the zealot, he actually attacks at advantage. That is an 11 plus 4 for 15. I don't think that hits Lucius.
No, it does not.
Okay, he tries to swing, and you see Quake grab his little spiked cudgel and snap his elbow. And just moves his hand just kind of, not fast, but you can tell that Quake weighs way more than he seems. So just by kind of moving his hand like that, the impact snaps this dude's arm at the elbow, and he just kind of switches to his other hand with the cudgel. So that is the thugs. Do I have any more running around here? Got one. These two are dead. And this is dead. Yep, that's it for them. Obscura, you're up. Tealson on deck.
Sure. I am going to use a second level spell slot. Obscura is going to channel something he's only ever done once before. Something nascent
Nascent.
in him. Nascent in him. Yeah. I am going to cast. Oh my gosh, I just learned it. The name of the spell is Dark Bolt.
Dark Bolt. I've never heard of this spell.
Yes.
So you tell me what you need from me.
Okay, so it is a 3 rays. They're all cold damage. I am going to shoot 2 of them at the guy on the platform.
Okay.
And this is in range because of Spell Sniper. And I am going to shoot one of them at, and I'm gonna ping here, this guy right there.
Ping once more. I was not looking. Oh, the sniper
Right
down
there.
here? Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
So, these are all going to be at advantage, I believe.
Yes, because of your innate sorcery. Go ahead.
So, the first one against the guy on the platform is going to be a 23.
Hits.
The second one on the guy on the platform is going to be a natural 20.
Hits. And then your sniper?
And that third one is going to be a 22.
Hits. All 3 hit.
All right. So I need to roll 3d10 for the guy on the top because it's 1d10 per bolt hit.
Sure, sounds
And I
great.
crit on 1, so it's 3. Yep. So he is going to take 3, 9. Yeah, 3, 9, 17 cold damage.
Okay, ow.
As these, like, spacey, inky tendrils shoot out of me. Like, all my magic is cards. This is out of me. This is weird. And he must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, boy. Nat
And if
1?
he fails, yep, he cannot take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Oh, great. Okay, so can't take reactions. That actually really snubs what I was going for. Well done. Okay.
And the last guy
that was
down
the crit.
So all
was that the
damage
crit, or was
the
that
crit and a normal
the
hit.
crit and the normal hit? Okay, go and do it for the sniper as well.
And that is going to be 4 cold damage and another Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw was a 16.
My spell save DC, I believe, it's 10 plus casting plus proficiency.
Yeah, it should be on your
17.
spells page.
Yes. So that's a fail from him.
I don't think it should be 17.
On the spell screen. Oh, spell save DC. Yep, 16. He met it. He bet it.
16. Got it. Meet it. Okay, yeah, you shoot out these 3 bolts of that same color out of space that skewered Ophelia Stahl. This thing that, since that's happened, you felt spiraling. You cannot control this, and you don't even want to anymore. Something within you is furious. Go ahead and roll me 2 wild magic checks.
Ooh, it's a 1 right now.
Actually, it should have bumped up twice because of the spells you cast in the office. So it's a 3.
Okay, yeah, it's a 3 right now. So that is a 10 and a 17, so nothing happened.
Nothing happens. Your chance ticks up to 5.
Alrighty.
Do you want to move on your turn?
I would love to. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will end my turn here.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action? Do you want to command any of the continuance to do anything?
Yeah, I will command Witness to hold back or otherwise slow down this guy right here. The on the top of the platform. I'll just keep pinging it.
This one here? Gotcha.
Yep.
Witness is going to move up, and he is going to begin sort of combating with this guy. It almost looks like in the Matrix when you know that like Neo has been through this so many times that he's memorized the combos that Mr. Smith is going to use.
Yeah.
This is a person who can see into the future absolutely, and so can plan absolutely. So Witness is just kind of there, keeping this guy occupied. I will say that when you put a continuant on someone, that person loses their turn. Following this is Tealson. Let's see what Tealson can do. He is concentrating on slow, and I don't think he wants to change that. But he is going to move 30 feet here, and he's going to cast a guiding bolt at this sorry son of a bitch here. Let's see what he can do there. He whiffs that hard. And because he can't do that for himself. So yeah, he shoots out a guiding bolt and whiffs it hard. It just goes completely errant. Then he's going to take cover and use his bonus action to reload. That is Tealson. After Tealson is the Zealots. The Zealots are going to make... One of them is going to make a cleaver attack against Lucius. So he's going to move around him like that, around Quake there. Absolutely misses. This one is going to make an attack against Riley. That hits. Let's go ahead and roll for an absolutely insignificant amount of damage. Jesus. Riley takes 2 points of slashing. And then do I have any more zealots? I do not. They're all dead. So that is the family of men zealots. Up next is Thorn. Riley on deck.
Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna move my 15 feet forward.
Oh, Tealson will, instead of reloading as a bonus action, he is going to cast Healing Word on Thorn.
Oh, look at
Seeing that
that.
you are absolutely fucking busted up. Wow, excellent. 4 and 4 is 8, plus 5 is 13.
Nice, I'm at 14 now.
You heal
I'll
13
take
hit
it.
points.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay,
It's my
on.
last pack slot on the 3 people over here by Grim
Oh,
and
gotcha.
Riley.
Go ahead and roll, man.
Each individual, of course. One is a 24.
That hits. I'll say this guy
Oh,
is
that's a
just.
nat 20.
I'll say this guy is just eliminated off that 24. Nat 20 hits.
And then another 24.
All 3 hit. So who do you want that crit to go to?
Oh, oh.
There is a zealot on the north side, and there is a thug here on the bottom left.
The thug on the bottom left.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage for that crit. 4d6.
Okay. That's a 6. 5, 11. 4, 15. 16.
A minus 16. Yeah, you fucking hurt him with that one. You got one more shot. Who's it going to?
The other guy above.
Okay. How much damage?
And then just 2 for that. That's gonna be 11.
Ow. Okay, good Scorching Ray. That is it for Thorn. Anything else?
Uh,
You have your bonus action if you want to order Latchkey to do something.
that's what I'm thinking about. Uh, if anything, I'll have Latchkey distract that person that bro missed.
Yep. Latchkey zooms up there, jumps over a bunch of these people's heads. Like she sort of runs up the center staircase and bounces off your head, bounces off Aram's head, bounces off Francois and Tealson with both feet, and then jumps over, and now she is sitting on this guy's gun, like just blocking the scope. And he's trying to like push her out of the way, and she keeps foop, 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 turning and pivoting. So that's Latchkey.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that is Thorn. Riley is going to go ahead and do his absolute damnedest to finish the pair of these guys off. First of which is... God damn, that hits. Let's go ahead and roll damage on that. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to. He obliterates this person in front of him. Pulls out his shotgun, gives him both barrels, and blows the shit out of him, and then is going to turn over his shoulder and hack down kind of blindly with the longsword. That hits, and he's just got to beat that. 8 and 5. Yeah, that does it exactly. Okay. There is Riley. He just cleans up, and then Riley is going to move all 40 feet up this way. That is Riley. After that are the Family of Man snipers. Only one of them is currently not engaged, so he's going to move this way, and he's going to take a shot at Bonnie. That is a 17 to hit.
That unfortunately hits.
Okay.
Hate him with that.
You take 16 points of piercing damage as you get a full sniper shot directly to the thigh.
Thank God it wasn't me.
Word 16.
Yes. 16 piercing, and then he is going to move
16
under. He's going to
damage.
move under the staircase here. So he's actually under that staircase. That is the family event. The rest of them are being engaged by the continuance. Then we have Grim with Aram on deck.
Cool. I'd like to move 30 feet this way, there, and then can I cast jump on myself and then jump, or is that not allowed?
You can guys
Because
jump and jump. Jump is part of your movement.
okay, so I'm gonna. So if I were to jump, can I jump to right? Yeah,
So how far did you move?
I move from right here. That's 30 feet, and then when
Okay,
I cast jump on myself, it triples my jump distance.
so the way that jump works is so if you go back to where you start and cast jump where you stand, jump triples
Okay.
your distance, which means that you can jump normally half. I usually do the simple one, which is half your movement speed. You can jump horizontally half your movement speed. You can do a long jump that far, meaning you can normally jump 15 feet. So 15, 30, 45. You can jump 45 feet, but your movement speed is only 30 feet. It means that so long as you are jumping, you can jump 45 feet long. Um, so from
Okay.
there, if you cast jump, which I believe is a bonus, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, no, it's an action. That's what.
An action, then you can get there. That's 45 feet.
Oh, that's what I'll do. I
Uh,
just literally leap into the air, do a couple backflips, and leave it there.
but with jump, I guess you can move in a straight line. So if you wanted to be like somewhere more
Right behind the sniper.
here, oh, somewhere like there,
Yeah,
yeah, that's 45 feet. I'll allow that.
cool.
Yep, go ahead and move yourself there. Great, so you
The
cast jump.
sickest jump we've ever seen.
Describe for us this amazing
Cool.
fucking feat of psionic acrobatics from a 7 foot tall man in huge suit of plate armor.
Yeah, Grim just looks around. He sees that Riley took out these guys that he's been working on. He's like, you know what? Screw it. He just
Nothing
Superman
personal.
bolts into the air. Superman bolts into the air, does a couple backflips, and lands right behind the sniper.
Yep, huge. And Riley looks at you, kind of catapult, and goes, "Can't do that," and just hoofs it up the stairs. That is Grim. Then we have Aram. Lucius, you are on deck.
Yay.
You are muted. I like how when I tell everyone they're muted, they go, "Oh, oh." There you are. We got you.
I said I don't even know where I could get to.
All right, you can get 30 feet, and then you have a bunch of spells you can cast.
I technically go in here.
Like there? Yeah, you can get that. That's 30 feet. Yeah, you can go there. That's 30. You gonna go there?
I'll go here.
Okay, great.
And then I am gonna. Oh, there's things happening on my screen. Sorry, I can't see.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Roll 20 is having trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did everybody get that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Might just be the Freeman household then. Go ahead.
I want to do. Can I do Phantasmal Force?
You can do Phantasmal Force, yeah. Who are you gonna do that on?
It's the most lively.
Somewhere between the chief and this one last sniper over here in the corner.
I can reach up to
How far is Phantasmal Force? 30 feet?
60 feet.
60? Yeah, you can get both of them. You can actually see both of them from where you are.
Okay. Would it capture both of them, or is it just
No,
one?
Phantasmal Force only hits one target, unfortunately.
Okay. I feel like I should go for the farther one.
Okay. From the sniper?
Yeah.
So what do you need from him?
What do you mean?
So does he need to make a save? What kind of saving throw?
It is. Oh, 1 second.
Usually it's like the target must succeed on a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Gotcha. So intelligence saving throw. These guys are not very smart, but I don't think a 13 will beat it.
No, it's 15.
Okay. So what sort of hostile vision do you put over on this guy?
Oh boy. I did not think that far. Can I put like, oh, I don't know. What can I put in front of him?
It doesn't have to be something in front of him. You can make an external threat. You can make it that he thinks he's on fire. You can make it that he
Oh, he
thinks
thinks he's on
something's
fire. I
he
love
thinks he's
that.
on fire. Great. So you make this guy believe that he is swarmed in phantasmal flames. He is going to take 2d6 damage. You can go ahead and roll that.
2d8.
2d6.
It says 2d8.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go for it. I don't know it's 2d8 now. Must have gotten buffed.
It's 7.
Okay, he takes 7 points of psychic, which he believes to be fire. Great.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Vicky.
So I was just reading my character sheet and it said that Hellish Rebuke is a reaction.
Yep.
Is that only for melee or also for
It has a range. It has a range on it, so as long as it's an attack that exists within your range.
So that guy who like shot me who thinks he's on fire, could he maybe actually be on fire?
How far does Hellish Rebuke hit?
60 feet.
He's within range. So what? It's a dex save from him?
Yes.
He rolls pretty high. Rolls a dirty 20.
Well, fuck you.
But he'll
He
take
still
half.
thinks he's on fire.
Go ahead and roll
Oh, that's
damage. He's
true.
going to take half. It's a leveled spell.
Oh yeah, it's half. Okay. 6 or 9, I can't tell. That's a 6.
So 6 halved
And
to 3.
4. No, 10. So 10 half to
10 half to 5.
Yeah.
He is at 4 points of health.
So not only does he think he's on fire,
And he's on now on
actually on
actual
fire.
fire. That is whose fucking turn was that? That was Aram's. Aram, you have a bonus action left. Do you want to do anything with it?
Can I inspire someone?
You can inspire Melisandre, who has one last death saving throw.
Do I want to do that?
It's either that or she potentially dies.
Do we like her?
Yes.
Okay. Can I inspire her?
You look over to Bonnie and you say, "Do we like her?" Bonnie, what's your response to that?
Bro. What's my response to
Yeah.
that?
Aram just in the middle of combat points up at the giant and goes, "Do we like her?"
She's gonna scream yes.
Bitch, yes.
Then what do you say to inspire Melisandre?
Breathe, bitch, breathe.
To the hanged woman. Yep, this is going very well. This is going great. Do you want Francois to do anything?
Can he go up to this guy and do his little bludgeoning?
Which guy?
thing?
The chief or the sniper?
The cheat. This one.
He's got 30 feet of movement, so we can get about there. But
so he
Francois
can't-
turns around and is prepared to boost you up on the platform. Or boost whoever makes it to him next. To boost you up on the platform. That is Aram. Lucius, you're up.
I'm gonna hit this guy right here
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
with my.
You are using a
That's a nat 1.
You're using a one-handed weapon, right?
Yeah, I'm using my longsword.
It's been years since you've truly used a longsword. I mean, every noble has to train with a longsword, but God, it's been so long since you've used anything that didn't have any fucking weight to it. So you way overestimate how much this thing weighs, and whiff it right over his head, and he leans back and just with two fingers pokes at your broken arm. And the pain causes you to sort of have to collect yourself. So that's your action. You have bonus and movement.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. After Lucius is the family of man chieftain. Or chief, rather. This is not Goriazo, so she is not the chieftain. He has a very nasty toolkit, which he has not gotten to use thus far, but he will happily use it on the person in front of him. That is a 16 to hit. And that is a 22 to hit, Chris.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Can I use my reaction to cast protective field on Chris?
You may. You may.
Okay, I'll do that.
And you just reduce it by a flat amount of damage?
It is. I'm reading. It says when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet if you take damage, you can take a reaction to expend one.
To like reduce it by a d6, right?
Okay, well, no, taken by the number rolled plus your intelligence. So
Yeah.
it's a d20 that I roll.
I think it's a d6. It's your psionic die, which is still a d6 at this point. Wow. So do you want to do it on the first hit or the second?
Second hit.
The second. The first hit hits you for 28 points of damage, Chrysanthemum.
Fuck me.
The second hit hits you for 14.
Well,
14 is what's halved?
No, 14 damage minus whatever Grim reduces it by.
And what was the first one?
28. So reduce it by 28, and then Grim, what'd you roll on your d6?
4, and it's plus 4 with my.
So 14 minus 8 is 6.
6.
So 28 and 6 is 34.
That would be correct.
And you have 38 hit points.
No, I have 52 actually. I
have
a temp hit.
Beefy.
So 34 you said altogether?
That is correct.
Okay. So now I have 0. I am to 18.
The family of man chieftain is going to take his bonus action to see who he can inspire.
You better hush up.
He can inspire 3 people. But he does not have 3 allies.
Fair. No.
This one will move 5, 10, 15 here, out here, and we'll take a shot against Chris. That hits. That's a 17 plus. 3 and 3 for 6. You take 6 points of piercing, Chris.
God damn it.
And then I don't think these guys can do anything. He doesn't have that many allies left. Oh, they'll go down here and try to attack Lucius. 17 to hit you, Lucius?
That is my armor class, but
Oh, but
I
you
do
have Quake.
have
Quake's on you. Yep,
Quake.
all good there. And then the other one, 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. This guy hits a little bit harder than his comrade. You take 7 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right, that is the family of man chief. We go right back up to the start of the initiative with Marisandra's death save. She is inspired. Holy shit, and rolls a nat 20. Marisandra is conscious once more and reaches up with her bound hands, manages to grab at the mouthpiece, rips off the mouthpiece, and casts. Let's see what she does cast. I want to give something that will really fuck these guys up. Oh, yeah. She's going to cast Steel Wind Strike. So
Oh
she
my god.
reaches out, grabs the metal mouthpiece, throws it into the air, and holds it with her hands. And you watch as she guides it like a missile in 3 dimensions as it moves through all of these family members and impales each and every one of them. And Melisandre is still hanging by the chain, but at the start of the turn, after she makes the save, the chain opens around her neck and she falls to the ground. All of the family members are dead, and Melisandre is free. Let's make a check for the family. Their survival check succeeds, so at the start of next round, reinforcements will be here. It's time to fucking scoot and boogie. So, we begin with Chris, Bonnie on deck. Actually, you know what? We won't even do combat like this because we're out of order. I would
I
like
was gonna say, is there anybody
everyone
left to fight?
I'd like everyone to make me an athletics check.
I thought for some reason that the lever was down.
The lever is down. Melisandre just freed herself.
Okay.
I love that her first spell wasn't like to heal herself. It was like to fucking kill
to
all
kill
these
them.
guys.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 16 for Obscura.
Melisandre also rolls a 16. So that is a
13.
success.
17 for Lucius.
Okay. Did anyone roll below a 13?
Oh,
What did
I
we
didn't
say?
roll. So sorry. Wait, what
Athletics?
am I rolling?
Athletics.
I got a 25.
18.
Okay.
An
18.
athletics check?
Athletics, yes.
9.
9. Aram is struggling to keep up with you guys. Let's see if Melisandre will do something about that. 19. Yep, she reaches down and Aram, you are running as fast as your little legs will allow, and then all of a sudden you're running in air as a massive giant has picked you up by the shirt scruff, and you are now about 30 feet off the ground as Melisandre picks you up and holds you in front of her.
And you asked if we like her.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry, ma'am.
Yes, you do like me.
I'm so sorry. Listen.
And puts you down on the top of the carriage. She reaches in, touches the little rock that Bonnie and Fletcher received from her earlier, and Melisandre teleports and is gone.
Aw, I didn't even get to say goodbye.
So it is time to fucking drive.
Skedaddle skadoodle.
We are going to take a brief 5-minute break as I get some water and decompress. I'll get us back into the regular OBS formation, and
Bio
then
break.
we will play this chasing out.
And I may be a
Guys.
minute because I got to take the dogs out.
Sounds good.
Steel Wind Strike is just the coolest thing ever. Sorry.
One of the coolest spells ever.
Yeah, like, it's not a lot of contest there.
Yeah, the list is there, but there's not many contenders.
Yeah.
What, like Sickening Radiance, maybe? Like dropping a nuke on somebody?
Yeah.
That's fun. But Steel Wind
But
Strike is
especially
fucking...
where it's like, let me take the chains that bound me and turn it into...
It's like,
like
the
the-
X-Men thing where Magneto gets the coin and just shoots it through every single one of their necks. That was
I was
tight
thinking
shit.
like the arrow that they whistle for Guardians of the
Oh,
Galaxy.
yeah,
where it's,
very.
like zipping through and
I like that
I
one.
love that
Ah.
arrow.
magic's so cool. Oh, I'll be right
Good job, everybody. Nice work. Everybody should be proud of themselves. Good job.
I was just distracting those two guys in that corner.
Worked.
I was like, I don't have an arm.
I like how
I
the
can just be with Quake
one is
and
just
distract.
like running away,
Yeah,
being a
just
little wimp.
running away. On fire. Both real and imagined. Mm.
Hello?
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 Hello? Hello? Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Popsicle.
The animatronics tend to get a little quirky.
Okay.
Hey?
Huh.
Hey, yo.
You see him moving.
Look at
No,
your
you
phone.
didn't.
The most violent of men.
Look at your phone.
Me?
Snack time. It's snack time.
I got a popsicle. It's a
Heck
strawberry
yeah.
one. It's really good. Is that a
Do you like the
tomato?
same kind as oh. I really
Why
hope
would you-
not.
Why would you guess tomato?
It's a pretty tomato-looking apple.
It's an apple.
Have you ever ate a tomato like an apple and you have like a little salt next to it and you just kind of sprinkle it on your next bite?
Everybody
really
keeps
good.
talking about the
No,
tomato and salt thing.
um,
I don't think
It's
that...
incredible.
Is that a good combo?
So I actually think that's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. Listen, I
Do you
like
like tomatoes?
I like
I like
tomato.
cooked tomatoes,
I like a
Not raw one?
slice of tomato.
not raw.
A slice of
Like
tomato.
maybe like a couple cherry tomatoes in a salad, but like otherwise they need to be cooked.
I like a tomato in like a
Like
sandwich.
I
fried
can
green
go
tomatoes?
into the cherry
Oh,
tomatoes
Fried
and
green
so good.
tomatoes are bomb.
They are
I love a
So
good
good.
caprese salad though.
Yeah, yeah. One of the few salads
Give
I
me a
dig
salad.
on.
Yeah.
I'm
Give
not
me
really a
B and
salad
a
guy.
C.
Yeah. I like heavy B though. I can't even lie. I like B.
Me neither.
I like the BSLT: bacon, steak, lettuce, tomato.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See, I make a little
Okay.
chopped cheese action. Come on.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on.
Come on.
Don't fuck around with the chopped cheese. I had to explain to somebody what a chopped cheese was. They didn't believe me.
The Aki way.
The Aki
You-
way.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about if I say a bagel with cream cheese and lox, right?
I love a cream cheese bagel.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's like
So
isn't
good.
lox like little fish?
It's smoked salmon.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fish.
I thought more people knew about it than they did because when I was working at the restaurant and I explained it, everyone thought I was like making something up and was insane. I was like, guys, believe me, they put like smoked raw fish on the bagel and cream
Yeah,
cheese.
it's delicious.
Like Jewish and delicious.
It's
And they were
Jewish
like-
and delicious.
Yeah, I
Jewish-
love.
It's not raw if it's smoked.
I don't think it's
Well-
raw. I think it is smoked, but it is
Right.
good.
Well,
It's
it's got.
It
it's
is
pretty raw
Jewish and it is
consistency.
delicious.
It's raw consistency, but it's
Yeah.
definitely cooked.
Yeah.
They thought it was gross.
What, the bagel with lox?
Yeah.
Did you shoot them?
I no.
Fucking miserable.
Walk away and refuse to talk to them ever, ever again.
Refuse
Or,
them service.
or that.
Well, there's a problem with coworkers is that you can't really get rid of them.
Oh, that's what HR wants you to think. Be a true rebel. Kill your coworkers. So we're back.
Down with big HR.
That's what big HR wants you to think. So we're back. We're so fucking back. So a couple things. One, the fight is not over. We are not in combat, but the fight's not done. We still have to get out of the fucking city. And it's becoming increasingly apparent to the all of you that Lufthaven might not be safe to return to for quite some time. That whatever population of humans were here, considering that Eain is primarily humans, were probably family supporters to begin with. Anyone who could free them from Ophelia Stahl's sort of oppressive treatment, they sort of were okay flying the banner. But it's becoming increasingly apparent to you that most of the family's numbers are people who live in Lufthaven because they're the same dirty coal workers that were here over the past few days. I mean, there's too many people in Lufthaven that you're not like seeing faces you recognize, but enough of them are dirty coal miners that you go, "Oh shit, these are people who worked in the factories." So, a couple things becoming increasingly apparent to you. So, two main questions for the all of you. Who absolutely cannot afford to take any more damage?
I mean, like, I don't know if like absolutely is the. I mean, kind of. I feel like 14 is kind of at that point.
Okay, so
where,
you're at 14. Chris, what are you at?
12.
12. Lucius, what are you at?
1.
3.
3. So I'm going to go ahead and rule that
4. No, 4.
I'm going
Sorry.
to go ahead and rule that the continuance will shelter you guys in the actual body of the carriage. So Bonnie and Fletcher bought us a respectable carriage, which has a decently furnished interior, but it does have some privacy, meaning that there is not cover per se, but concealment. That you are in here, you are not a target because they can't see you. But the rest of
Is
you,
that all of us?
no, somebody's got to be driving it,
Because
and somebody.
I'm at 9.
You can also be in
And
there if you like, but the more people who are inside, the less chance you have to actually be fending off attackers.
Unless I'm allowed to cast the armor of Agathis or whatever on myself, and that'll give me 5
Sure.
more.
You can do that.
Word.
There's time enough.
I'll cast mage armor on myself and I will elect to be the driver.
Excellent. So we have the driver. I'll need a lookout. And then additionally, whoever else chooses to be topside can provide their assistance.
What does
I'll be a lookout.
Lookouts need high wisdom. So if like decent perception. That's all.
Oh, not me.
So Grim, are you good?
My wisdom's kind of low. But my intelligence is high.
You can do like an investigation. I'll roll that. They're sort of the same.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Obscura, begin by making me an animal handling check.
Oh boy.
This is just to see how generally you're dealing with these horses.
That's a nat 1 right there.
Nat 1. They
The
bristle
rest
at
are
you hard, man. These guys are not a fan of you. Tealson gets up beside you and goes, "What the fuck are you doing? Have you ever driven a carriage before in your life?"
Have you ever defended this many dying people before in your life?
He thumps you in the side of the head. Go ahead and take 3 points of damage as he punches you.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you.
By
He's
punching me.
He sits down beside you, and he is going to take over driving. Let's make an animal handling check for him. That's a 15. Respectable. So they're sort of cool with him a little bit more. But you and Tealson are driving in tandem. Riley is going to be in the caravan. Who is looking the worst hit point wise? Who was like a 3 or 4? Was that Lucius?
Me.
Riley
Me.
looks at you and passes you over. Does not stop to help you. He moves to Chrysanthemum.
That's fine.
He's gonna he's gonna begin bandaging one of your nastier wounds.
Can I toss a healing salve to Lucius?
Yeah, you can pass a healing salve to Lucius. I believe healing salves allow them to roll their own hit dice, right?
Yeah, 1 second, I'll look.
Oh no, it's the one where you roll a medicine check. I think so.
I put it in my.
I got it. I got it. I got it. All right, so as the caravan is rocketing down the streets, Obscura and Tealson are kind of turning the horses 2 different ways. I'll need you to settle on a speed. The speed is 1, 2, or 3. You can work the nags, which is the fastest you can go. You can keep it pushing, which is medium speed, or you can spare the nags, where you pull up on the reins. The faster you go, the less control you have over tight corners.
I'll go right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Perfect. So you are keeping a pretty fast speed, but not the fastest that these workhorses can go.
Correct.
So who is the lookout?
Guess
Of
that would
Me.
be me.
okay.
We
No,
can
I'm
we can have 2 lookouts.
Oh.
That works for me. Aram and Grim, if you guys both want to do it, I'm cool with that. Grim, make me an investigation. Aram, roll perception.
Yeah.
9.
Grim,
Whoa.
So his intelligence investigation is 18.
18. So Aram, you're a little bit dazed and confused, having just been like yanked up in the air by this stone giant. Francois is kind of hanging on the side of the caravan, his legs swinging behind him in the wind. He's not even in the actual carriage, just hanging by the door. Um,
I pull
and
him up into my sword.
yeah, you pull him up and touch him with the tip of Merviel, and he yanks back into the sword. Um, Grim, you are actually locked in on the mission, and you see ahead that there is a group of people gathered in the street. Not necessarily family people, but it's tough to tell at this distance. You can yell at them to clear, you can bulldoze right through them, or you can try and work yourself around the block. And that choice is now in Obscura's bailiwick. So a group of people, potentially
Yeah.
civilians, we're not sure. You can bulldoze right through them. You can yell for them to move, or you can try and go around the block. But that's a pretty tight corner.
Yeah. I'll yell.
Okay, make an
I'll
intimidation
yell out
check.
to them and let them to know. Intimidation?
Yes.
I can.
Tealson is
That's a
giving
13.
Tealson is giving you the help action for all of your checks, so
Alright.
please roll with advantage.
That is a 13.
A 13. So you yell clear out the way. People turn and don't quite hear you. You do run over 2 people.
Oh,
Unclear who they were, unclear what allegiance they had. You ran them over with a carriage. And still you move forward. Okay, Grim and Aram. Go ahead and make your checks once more. Grim, investigation, Aram, perception.
24. It was a nat 20.
Nat 20. So now that Francois is out of the fucking way finally, you're able to do your job. As funny as he is and as helpful as he does have a tendency to be a bit of a nuisance. You clock ahead to see that there is another barricade being constructed by people very plainly wearing Family of Man colors. You can again bulldoze through it or try to corner around. So it's going to be an easier corner, but bulldozing through it has a potential to damage the caravan. I won't say that it will break it, and on a nat 20, the caravan will just take a couple of siege points. But it has health. It won't wreck your caravan, but you will be pushing through a barricade.
Can I bomb it?
Say again.
Can I bomb it?
I did
Like
not.
literally use.
I did not quite hear that.
So I still have that powder keg.
So here's the deal with that. What you are holding in your hand is an insanely explosive thing. You would not be able to throw it far enough and shoot it before your caravan got in the way.
Okay.
And besides, it has enough firepower that one of them on the center of a ground floor of a building in Lufthaven would collapse the whole fucking thing.
I guess. Okay.
It's very, very powerful.
Understood.
Okay, so Obscura, are you bulldozing right through the family's half-finished barricade, or are you gonna try and corner?
We'll try and corner this time.
Okay, I need you to make me a. Let's call this. You can choose an animal handling, or you can choose. I'll say sleight of hand.
Oh, I will certainly do a sleight of hand over animal handling. And this is an advantage?
Yes,
because I
Teal'c
am...
is helping you.
That is going to be a 14.
A 14. DC on this turn was a 15.
Wonderful.
So as you corner, Teal'c reaches over to try and grab the reins to help you pull a little bit more, but reaches over just not fast enough. And as you turn, the backside fishtails and it hits the corner of the building, and the caravan takes 1d4 siege points. Takes 2 siege points. Caravan has 10 total, so we are down to 8. But the family does not. They looked over to see what the noise was, but you were already around the corner because you weren't going slowly. So, good work there.
No.
You turn back onto the main drag, and you can see the end of the city of Lufthaven. There is a couple of soldiers moving through here with ram exosuits. These appear to be police officers, but they are blocking a majority of the road. I'll have Grim and Aram make their checks again to see the route around them, if there is one.
Fair.
9.
16.
16. You would know that if you had both Teal'c and Riley out here, it would be a lot easier to get them. To get them to part. Because Teal'c and Riley are both pretty identifiable, but just Teal'c they can mistake as being for someone else.
Where is Riley in the caravan?
He is in the caravan with you guys. He has no idea what's going on outside.
Is there any way we can get him out? Is there like a hatch above?
Yeah, you can reach down and bodily grab him.
But like what does the thing look like ahead? Is it possible that he could get hurt? Or...
Depending on how bad you fuck up an athletics check, potentially.
Oh, I would not. I don't think I'd fuck him.
Go ahead and roll then. And Aram, are you helping him?
Can I inspire him?
You can help and inspire for sure.
Sure.
It would be 13. So it's a little bit messed up. It's horrible. I hope the DC is 10.
So say again, sorry.
It's a 13.
A 13? Yeah, and then you can roll a d6 and add that.
Okay, one second.
I'm not sure why everyone's rolling custom. You can just click the number beside athletics, and it will roll its own.
Oh.
Oh, so that's 17. That
17.
beats the DC 15. You reach down and grab Riley by the scruff of his back collar and pull him topside, and he is now elbows you and gets up. And then he sees what you see, and on the caravan starts to wave. And so too does Teal'c, and these cops move. And you are home free. The city of Lufthaven burns behind you as the family of man takes the city over. Perhaps not wholly, as the powder kegs still exert a not insubstantial hold over the town. But with Ophelia dead, there is a power vacuum. And perhaps it's Best not to think of who would step up to fill that. Obscuro, where are you going?
Can you pull up a world map?
I certainly can. I certainly can. Allow me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck Roll20, actually. There we go.
All right. So
And
we just left north or southbound.
You have left northbound.
Ooh, okay. So we've got a few options from here. I might have just killed 2 guys. So I don't know if I want to go to Bright Hole.
Hush your mouth, sir.
There's not much between us and Brighthold.
There's not,
Can I
but I
make a
like my
suggestion?
head where it is.
So I want to make it clear.
And
The locations that are marked on the map are the big name locations of rent. More exist between the margins, right? So as you get closer to a place, you may learn of a village that resides further out, but they're going to be villages. They're not going to be big towns. So the spots that you see on the map are just the big cities.
How do you guys feel about the 4th location with an inn that we find? Let's go for a
It's the
while.
4th. What's the geography difference between like where we are and that
Oh.
like green patch?
So the darker spots around the coast is coastal Vrent, so it's a lot of swampland, it's a lot of marsh. Central Vrent is much flatter. These are like grassy plains. So think of like Little House on the Prairie, like hills. You have some rolling hills. You have a lot of open fields of grass. You have some sparse trees, but this is like a North American countryside. Then further to the east, where you see like Ruth and Adalia over here, these are more timberlands. So a lot more like northwest, like Pacific Northwest.
Don't we have to worry about like the cities?
I'm gonna put Bonnie right here.
What's it called?
Yeah, put me back.
I'm sorry, you have to worry about the cities. What's it called?
Like it's I forgot what it was called. Whether or not it was like endangered, but
Oh, the escalation.
yeah.
So I was going to mention Coastal Vrent's escalation was previously at a 2 because you guys had arrested Kati Cleaver. Now with the death of Vladimir Draven, the assault of the family, and the open power vacuum of Ophelia Stahl, escalation has risen by 2 points to 4. There is only a 25% chance in Coastal Vrent that your travel will be safe, so it is in your best interest to get out of here as fast as possible by the most direct route available to you.
I think we like our wagon for now, so we should probably travel on a road.
So I would not. When I show you guys the world map, I've only shown 2 of the players, and they've only ever done 2 overworld travels. I realize that now. Do not consider roads as being necessary. The white lines that you see are railroads, but consider that you know enough about terrain in order to how to travel safely. So if you guys would like to move, for instance, over here, that is probably the most direct route available to you to get away from Lufthaven. If you move sort of directly eastward or westward,
I'd be fine with that.
That would kind of be the smartest
Yeah, I'm
play.
liking.
Especially
I'm liking,
considering
like, northwest.
that the caravan can move 15 miles in one day. Which
So kind of like northwestern-ish towards Ruth or
Yeah.
Adalia.
yeah, you guys can go
Yeah,
15,
I think in like northwest.
you guys can
between,
go
like,
15 miles. So anywhere along these sides is fine. And as long as you're on the
Yeah,
green instead
I'm
of on the
liking that.
marsh, then you guys will be out of coastal Vrent.
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
Okay.
Would
That's
we
perfect.
like to
Get away from the big
preemptively just
cities.
head to Adalia, see what's going on over
Ye-
there?
Yeah, I recommend a day and not
Yeah.
just go.
Now, what about what people want to do? Because right now we're just focused on getting away, which totally understandable. But like, does anyone have stuff going on over there that they wanted to see? Maybe a slightly, like a proximal location where their actual interest lies?
I don't think so. Not for me.
All my interests lay in the north.
I think the general vibe of people is getting out and getting out alive.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
So the longer you stay here debating on, well, let's kill two birds with one stone, you might miss the chance to kill even one.
Yeah, let's get
We
out.
just need to
Let's
get
get out.
someplace
I'm
away from
thinking Lucius
here
just wants to
and
get
do
out.
some healing.
Get away from here and do some healing. So if you would move us, please, driver. I believe the Bonnie token on this map can be moved by anyone. At least it ought to
Oh.
be. Yes, all players. You are able to
Oh, there we
move
go.
the token anywhere you like if you'd move us 15 miles in any direction.
Is every hex a mile?
Every hex is 1 mile. So if
Okay.
you hold it out and start doing movement, it should calculate for you about how 15 feet is. So you tell me where you want to go, and I'll move
Right
you there.
there.
Boom. So you guys just make it out of coastal Vrent. Just as things start to turn into the swamplands and like these tepid, polluted marshes become clean, open fields, you guys can breathe a little easier once again. And not just because you've left the pollutants of Lufthaven behind you, but it feels like no one's followed you, which is a good sign. Tealson and Riley, um, sort of looking at one another and looking at Chris, are unsure of their next steps either, and so for the present moment are fine accompanying you wherever. But your horses can travel no more, and now they have some lovely fresh grass to eat upon as you guys rest up for the evening. Bonnie, that anchor stone within the caravan glows blue once again as it is now active once more. It takes a little while for this thing to recharge between uses. So when Melisandre reached her finger in and used it, it took a little while for that to be active once more. But after most of a day's travel, it is now active once again.
So you're saying
that
I can touch it and
Bonnie shows you all to a large rock. It's about yay big that is sat in the corner of the carriage. It is a massive blue stone that has got arcane runes carved into it. Any one of you can make an Arcana check, and over 20 you will know what this thing is.
Mm, 19.
Nobody? I'm seeing a lot of head shakes.
No.
19.
You guys are
19.
you guys are unsure what this thing is, but Bonnie does inform you that it was given to her by Melisandre, and Fletcher presumed it to be some variation of a port key, which is a place that can teleport you into an extraplanar space, or a demiplane. Melisandre reached her finger in and touched it, and was teleported. It's possible you might be able to do the same thing.
But she said also that it was like a temporary thing, like I would come back.
I'm not sure where you got that.
When we talked to her again, she was like, I thought she said something about that going to like another of her realms. And
Yes,
then
she implied that the demiplane was hers.
yeah. But would we come back?
Yes, port keys work both ways.
Yeah. Do we have to wait for it to recharge before we come back from the
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Did we long rest during that carriage ride?
Not yet, but
Oh yeah,
I will
okay.
sort of gently push you guys and say, "Go inside, go in touch the port key, do it.
Okay,
There's cool stuff in
I'm
there."
gonna touch. I'm touching the porky.
You touch the port key, and a bolt of blue lightning jumps out at you and arcs between all of you and your bound and pulls you
Oh,
inside. You are standing. I'm going to move us now to that other OBS layout. You guys are standing in an enormous carved stone cavern. This thing is humongously tall, easily like 100 stories, possibly even further, straight up. And there are staircases that are tunneled around it all the way up. But you see 5 big alcoves that are carved here on the ground level of this enormous spire leading upward. There is a nondescript white light above that's shining down enough that you can see your surroundings. Though it's like shadowed, it's sort of shadowy, but not dark. You can clearly see where you're going and what's happening. In the alcove directly across from you.
did you mean to like have a map up?
Yeah.
No. No, you don't need
Okay.
the map.
Fair.
In the alcove directly across from you, you see an enormous 30-foot tall stone giant woman who is currently trying to mend her dress with this gigantic needle that is normally needle sized and what looks to be like hempen rope, trying to just sew the rip back together to preserve her decency again. But this is Melisandre. This is the same massive stone giant woman that you guys rescued. She looks up at you and, "Oh, hello there, dearies. Thanks for that. You could have come a little faster, but can't have it all, can you? Come in, don't be shy, don't be shy." And she waves you guys a little closer. There are 3 of these 5 alcoves that appear to be occupied. The one in front is Melisandre's. To the right hand side, there appears to be some kind of forge. And to the left hand side, there is an enormous pile of junk. Just stuff. Like wardrobes and teddy bears and spinning wheels and just a huge pile of shit in this leftmost alcove. So, who is interested by the forge? Who is interested by Melisandre? And who is interested by the giant pile of shit?
I'm interested in Melisandre.
pile of junk.
Yeah, Francois starts tugging you again as he jumps out of the rapier of his own volition and says, the piles, mes amis!" and starts dragging you over. So who is Team Melisandre?
Wait, what are we doing?
We are going to be visiting 3 merchants of the Sanctum Sanctora. So
So
Lucius, Thorn, and Bonnie. Who is interested in the forge? Obscura and Grim, and I'll say Chris and Aram are going to go check out the pile of junk.
Oh yeah.
We'll start first with Melisandre, a figure with whom we are already familiar. You guys near and see that this is a very beautiful giantess, a potion merchant. She has a variety of potions for sale that scales with the base party level. So as you guys are adventuring out in the world, if your base party level rises to a certain degree, she will have new inventory for you. As you read the Sanctum Sanctora channel, know that she has an infinite amount of any one of these potions. You can buy 400 potions of wild magicka if you want to. You don't have to, but it's possible. But Melisandre is this enormous, very tan, beautiful stone giantess, and looks down at all of you and says, "Well, hello, darlings. It's so wonderful to see you again," and sort of waves to Bonnie.
Bonnie's gonna blush and then say, for that kind of fabric, I think a back stitch would be better than whatever you're trying to do.
I've got these stupid fat fingers. I can't possibly manage it. Ugh. I'll tell you, threading has never been my strong suit. I've crocheted a thing a time or two, but never. Ugh.
Well, it might take me a while, but if you let me up on your shoulder, I can.
Oh, with your tiny hands, goodness. You'll be 60 before it's done. Well, introduce me to your friends. Don't be a bad host.
Oh, right, right. Sorry. I was just so mesmerized.
Oh, hush
Um,
you.
but no, I had no idea what was going back in Left Haven, and then I come around and see all the damage that they've been doing around there. But these are some of my friends. I think I'm bound to them spiritually. I'm not really sure, but
Hmm.
I have a connection to them somehow.
She kind of doesn't know
But
what
not
to
like
make of
what
that.
you and I have.
She kind of doesn't know what to make of we're bound spiritually and kind of goes, she's crazy. And has that, oh, kind of look to her. And then she introduces herself to Lucius, leans a
Um,
massive sort of hand down that is your size.
um, I'm gonna give a my lady and hold out my left hand because my right arm is currently broken.
Oh, oh, poor dear. Reaches her hand out and touches your broken arm, and very painfully. I want to make it clear that this is not a comfortable, loving, sort of holy light healing. Your bones physically knit themselves back together as your arm is set, and a magical, sort of purple ephemeral sling holds your right arm in place.
Thank you, my lady.
You're very welcome.
And I'm gonna sit down and just like collapse from the pain.
What's your name, young man? She's speaking to Lucius.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm Lucius.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lucius. Oh, those family folks had it out bad for you, huh?
Yes, they did.
Well, if you need anything, you know where to find me, okay?
Yes, thank you.
She takes her tiny little, shakes her massive pinky finger and kind of bop, 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 very gently on the top of your head. You guys notice that Melisandre is this very sort of flirty, kind of fun figure, but is looking at you all with this expression of that one might give a puppy. Um, because she is so large and you are so small that she just finds you absolutely adorable. She comes over to Thorn and says, "Oh, my, what a bizarre coloration. Are you feeling quite well?"
I just kind of look like this.
"Oh, well, I don't mean to offend. Goodness.
Oh, you don't offend. You're magnificent.
I know it. It's my name. Melisandre the Magnificent. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. And you are?"
Thorn, and I'll grab like one of the fingers and just
She gives you
shake
one of
as
her
much as I
fingers.
can.
Yeah, it's about the size of your, like, torso. So you're kind of, thank you. Yep, thanks. And she will take you through her inventory as you guys are sort of with her. So who has gone to the forge? Grim and Obscura. You guys are walking through a forge. This place looks occupied, but this is one of the darker parts of the sanctum. There's no light here, so it's a dead forge. But the longer you walk, the colder you feel here. And eventually you see it. Like tucked into the corner, there is this white, wispy ghost. It's elven. It has long, long pointed ears, and there are glasses that it wears. Sort of just there's these tiny little spectacles at the very end of its nose. But it's wearing like a very pretty elven kind of smock, almost like what a blacksmith might wear. Do you think that this is some sort of ghost? But further, Obscura. Actually, you know what? And Grim. This is more than a ghost. A ghost is a spirit. Like, you can't see a ghost. That's what makes it a ghost. But the fact you can see this thing, it's a wraith. It's a form of a specter that can take a corporeal space, that can affect objects but not people. To affect objects and people makes you more along the lines of like a revenant. But this is a wraith.
Sure.
He's just watching you from the distance.
It's pretty dark over here, you said? Like
Mhm.
it's
He is giving off a pale sort of light. Not very much of it, but enough that you can see him plainly in the darkness.
hmm. Sure. I'll approach in the dark. I won't set up any light sources yet. Say, "Hello, friend. How are you? You're
Do you
in a
speak
strange place."
do you speak Elvish?
I absolutely don't think so. Yeah, oh, I do. Never
He,
mind.
he speaks to you in perfect Elvish. And though your Elvish is a little rusty, like you don't often get to use it, you know enough of it to kind of pick together what he's saying. He's saying, I'm sorry, I don't understand your tongue.
And in Elvish, I'll respond. Pardon the messiness of how I speak this language,
Yes, you're
but
butchering it.
yes. But you understand. One could argue that that is the function of a language. I'm doing good enough.
The,
But regardless.
the bane of perfection is good enough. He stands and walks right through you, and you feel a sharp, stabbing cold as this wraith passes through your body. And
And in my
he walks to Grim. Do you speak the tongue of elves as well? He says in Elvish. Does Grim speak Elvish?
I I don't speak Elvish, but just because why not? He speaks deep speech. He says, I I said I don't know if he's even going to respond. In deep speech, he says, I do not
You speak
know what
from.
you're saying.
He responds in perfect deep speech. You speak from beyond the stars.
Yeah, yes, I do.
What are you?
I only wish to learn that myself.
We are one and the same in that aspect, you and I.
I respect.
Perhaps. He turns back to Obscura and says, Did you understand that?
what did it sound like to me?
Do you speak deep speech?
No.
It sounds like grating metal. Like metal being pulled along itself. Very low, very deep tones, like the sound of an old ship creaking. Um, it's not quite like whale song, but very long vowel tones, very deep register, and it's a pitched language. So depending on the pitch of how you pronounce a word, you could say something completely different. But it was almost very musical and slow, not hurried. Whoever speaks this tongue has eons to speak it.
I will respond in Elvish. It was not all that apparent to me that you two were even speaking.
Perhaps you ought to speak amongst yourselves and discover if you share a common dialect.
Perhaps. Grim.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't.
And this wraith turns back to the forge. He snaps his fingers, and you see that the dormant forge lights up with this low blue flame, sort of looks like a dying star. And this figure moves about and begins inserting iron. So if you guys can discover what language you guys both speak that is not common, you may be able to speak more with this figure.
I know common sign language, and Elvish.
I just know deep speech and common, I believe. One second. I'm 90% sure. But
As you two continue this sort of awkward, lost in translation conversation with this wraith, we're going to move to Chrysanthemum and Aram. You guys are sort of walking through a little bit cautiously, and I think, Chris, it might dawn on you to draw your pistol. Because this is a very dark place. Past like 15 feet, there gets to be so much junk that these narrow goat paths between the giant mound of shit is oppressive.
I pull up my lantern.
Yeah, you pull out your lantern. It helps a little bit for the immediate vicinity that you're in, but the heaps are so tall that it's difficult for the light to get over it. And you hear a sort of sound, like a scribbling in in the far corner of the room. And as you sort of round it, you see a mid like mid 20s, early 30s, probably not even 30. Historian woman. She is like dressed in a nice shirt. She has these humongous framed glasses and wild crazy hair and these like bizarro looking buck teeth, and doesn't look like she's noticed you before, but she has a bunch of notes around her that she is like humming to herself, trying to write in. She's like trying to write in 5 or 6 different notebooks at once. She is surrounded by candles, and there is a couple things around her that are a little weird. Like there's a letter opener and a skull and a jar with something moving inside of it. She's just a fucking weirdo.
Um, Hi.
One second, one second. We're in the middle of something. Can't you see? We're in the middle of something. It's very urgent
We?
business. It's very urgent business. Oh,
We?
hello. We're so pleased to meet you.
I don't see anyone else but you.
Where did they go? Oh, they were just here. How strange. You must have scared off my house guests.
Do I see anyone or
Uh,
hear anyone?
interesting. Make a charisma check. Roll a d20 and add charisma. Because
Mm,
you actually might see who Rue's talking about.
charisma, you said?
Hmm.
Is that a saving throw, right?
No, not a saving throw. Just a d20 and add your charisma check.
What does that mean?
You can click the button under charisma that has the plus whatever to it. If you press the plus, it will roll a d20 and just add that.
My +5,
Yep, click the +5 and it will roll it.
not my +7 for my saving throw.
Not the 7 from the saving throw. It's just the check.
Mm, not.
Um,
Oh,
so
wait.
while Aram is rolling that, so if you look at your character sheet under charisma, there will be a little button, or you can probably press the charisma score by itself, and it will roll that. Like I just rolled a charisma check for Riley, so just click the number or the plus button. If it's not one, it should be the other.
I understand, but it's showing up like a pop-up window.
Oh, then just press the number above it, not the modifier, the score,
Oops.
which is the 20. Press. Oh, there you go. 12. Yeah, it's fleeting. You see, as you came in, this person was on hands and knees, sort of scribbling in a bunch of different books, and there were like 4 or 5 other people in the room with her, and they were dark figures, and they looked like of different builds or races. And then as she turned up to look at Chrysanthemum, these figures were gone. There was someone there, but Chris did not see it,
Oh
and
my
you did.
goodness. Unlike.
All right.
Hush up.
Chris, this figure is sort of um very awkward, like a lanky young woman, with these giant glasses, and is kind of looking at you suspiciously. You're a rabbit.
I am. So is he.
No, he is a hare.
Thank you for getting it right.
Potato.
You're very
potato?
welcome. What's your name? And she runs over and offers you, Aram, her hand.
Aram.
Do you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I said
Oh,
Aram.
gotcha. She says, I'm Rue Rediford. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And, your rabbit friend's name is?
This is Chris,
Oh, hello, Chris.
my sister.
And she shakes your hand again in the same way and goes, My name is Rue Rediford. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yes or no?
What? I'm sorry.
Are you getting hungry?
Not really. I've been eating these little things, but
Okay, then
She
let's just have tacos tomorrow night. We'll have leftovers tonight.
I want to know why she knows Aram is a hare, but she thinks I'm a rabbit.
Well, the physiological differences are obvious.
We'll leave the quarters in here.
The
Okay?
light pink eyes, the enlarged front teeth, the how shall I say, deviated proboscis. Shall I continue, or would you like to hear about the taxonomy? Or
We're siblings. We have the same parents.
well, yes, rabbits and hares, but they differ on some instinctual level. I cannot say as to the specifics of a herringon, if you'll excuse me. And she jumps right back into the notebooks and begins writing in them once more. This is a very enigmatic figure. You're perplexed by her. I'd like both you guys to make insight checks. We'll go back now to Obscura and Grim dealing with this wraith.
I have a solution.
Yeah.
At least I think I have a solution. Um, I whisper. Actually, I telepathically talk to Obscura, and all I
This is new
say
for
is,
me.
um, when I lay out my halberd, lay your hand on it. I'm hoping this is going to work because this is a long shot. I say it out loud in deep speech.
We're not looking to attack this wraith, no?
No.
Okay,
When I
you
say
know,
out
just
loud
gotta
in,
set the baseline here.
This, don't you?
I say out loud in deep speech. Um, I believe we can communicate. Would you please lay your hand on my blade?
On your blade.
Yes.
I have not touched a blade in many moons.
This is for communication purposes, nothing more.
Very well. Unsheath it.
I just, what is it called? Put my hand out and it just automatically comes to my hand.
The wraith touches the business end, the actual sharpened blade of the halberd.
And Obscura?
I'll gingerly reach out, grab a hold of the not blade part, as I am a being of flesh and blood.
Now, through the weapon, all three of you speak telepathically to one another.
Yay.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for.
So all three of you can speak telepathically through Wailing Widow.
And because telepathic communication doesn't
Doesn't
any
require
type
a
of
language. Just means you have to speak one language.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
interesting. I have not seen psionic capabilities in many years. My name is Lenion. What are
It is a
yours?
pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Grim.
And my name is Obscura, if I may ask. What is your role here? What role do you play here?
What role do I play?
Oh, we're all playing a role, mister.
I am not.
I don't know what this guy's thing is. I just met him.
I am bound to the Sanctum Sanctora. I cannot leave. And so, to fill the eons between now and the heat death of the universe, I am of service.
May I ask for what you create? Or, no, that's not the right question. May I ask what your time is used on? May I see your work?
Yes. Do you use weapons, mage? And he looks at Obscura with a vague sense of like derision. You can't quite read it, but perhaps with your nativity you can get a little bit further into that. But he sort of looks at you with a vague sort of derision. He puts some stank on the word mage.
Yeah, I'll parse that a little bit later. I'll look at him and I say, I'm adept enough, but what I really need right now is a cane.
A cane.
A cane, yes, and I look down at my still like unshoed foot missing a toe.
He does not follow your eyes. He does nothing but make eye contact. and he's not blinking.
Hmm. So I use weapons. Yes.
Very well. Yes, I will show you. He pulls his hand off of the halberd, and so you lose a psionic connection with Elenion. But the wraith sort of turns and very swiftly. It looks like everything below the sort of lower half of him can sort of turn into a mist as he moves rather rapidly throughout the forge. But he's going to show you what he can do. Elenion is capable of bolstering or reinforcing current equipment. So he's capable of adding enchantments. He's capable of, um, with enough tact, perhaps turning something very valuable into a weapon. And Obscura. I'll leave it at that. There's somebody in the party who's carrying something that Elenion can do something with, but it's neither one of you. We're going to move back down now to Chris and Aram as they talk with Rue Rediford.
You're a 10.
A 10, okay, on insight?
21.
21. Aram, you're perplexed by this figure. This is like a weirdo fucking like sheltered woman. It looks like she's maybe something like on the spectrum, but she a lot of social graces it looks like have passed her by. That she doesn't either has no regard for the social graces or doesn't understand them. In either case, chooses not to engage with them. But Chris, you read something a little bit deeper. It's something in her eyes. She has a fundamentally fractured view of reality. That she and reality are completely on the outs. That what she sees is nothing even close to the world. So, as you guys sort of sit and have a conversation more with Rue, is there anything you want to bring up to her regarding that?
I saw your friends.
You did?
Yeah.
Nobody else sees them.
Are you sure they were even there, Aram?
Yeah. They were there. They disappeared when you came in.
They did.
When I came in,
Yep.
How
or
rude!
when we came in?
How rude of them.
Well, I guess it was a we, but
House guests never tend to stick around us for very long.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. It's not your fault. You've come here
So
to
what are you
buy.
doing back here?
Hmm?
What are you doing back here?
Compiling my notes. There's an answer out there for your problem and mine.
What's my problem?
What isn't your problem? The dead speak to you. Have they said anything worth hearing lately? Attaboy. And she goes right back to her notes. You've come here to buy. Yes, yes, yes. You've come
How'd
here
you
to
know about
buy.
that?
Because it's written all over your face. You've come here to buy. And you realize now that it's not so much a question.
What are you selling?
Selling everything. What else but secrets? Things worth knowing. Hmm? Come, I'll show you my collection. She stands up and is just kind of keeps going up. She's about 6 foot, this woman. Very tall, very lanky. And she leads you back into her stuff. Rue Rediford is a junk merchant. So she sells a bunch of semi-useful magic items in addition to secrets. She sells secrets about people you know, about enemies or adversaries or bound or allies. She sells secrets. And furthermore, these secrets are not always useful, but the ones that are very useful. You just have to know how to use them in the right context.
Would she have secrets about the Skinner?
Well, I need a name. What's his name?
I don't know, do
No, you don't. Not yet. But that's okay. When you find out, come find us. We're on your side. And she winks. And you
I? Do I
see,
believe her?
yeah, there's something very odd about this woman, and you realize now that there is a pretty denoted change in affect between what might be two disparate parts of a personality. That there is a very erratic kind of nice meaning, but very odd woman, and a very sort of dour, potentially omniscient seer. That there are two very different parts of her. But Rue Rediford is a junk merchant, in addition to being a collector of secrets. So you guys all sort of convene in the center of the Sanctum Sanctora and are beat to shit. Frankly, a lot of you are beat to shit. And you see Melisandre says, I'll be nice when I say this, but a lot of you look terrible. Fucking terrible. If you'd like, I'll house you tonight, free of charge.
That'd be very nice, thank you.
You're a quiet bunch, aren't you? Yes.
If we
Go ahead.
stay in here, everyone, we have friends that are not in here that
Who?
perhaps we would be concerned about.
Those friends? And she points over in the corner where you see Tealson, Riley, and Magnuson just kind of sitting there like flowers on a wall, not really knowing what to do.
Oh, I
Yeah, the
mustn't
band's
have
came with
noticed
us.
them. Okay.
That's all right. They keep to
This-
themselves. Nothing wrong with that. Just
I
more.
think one of them doesn't have a choice.
That's okay. More spotlight for you and me.
I like you.
And she holds her little hand up, and you see that a portion of the staircase that goes around, and the wall pushes back and opens to reveal what looks to be a room inside, sort of like candle lit, but a room. And then she goes around and opens another and another and another, all the way up this enormous spire until there are rooms enough for all of you.
I'm
She
gonna
says,
look at Obscura and say, "We've been burned by rooms like this before."
We have, but something feels different about this one. And I look over at the 30-foot tall giant woman.
Melisandre does hear that, Chris, and shoots you a look and goes, really?
I ended up in a room with my worst enemy.
Well, not for nothing, but if you and me were enemies, it would be a very short-lived rivalry.
I'm feeling very tiny right now.
Aren't you just?
Yes,
So-
ma'am. My apologies.
Go and make a persuasion check for me, please.
Me?
Yes. These are longtime merchants, so it's you will build some rapport with them or lose rapport in
16
these cases.
and what do you say? Persuasion?
Yes.
16.
She accepts your apology. You made a little blunder. You spoke a little louder than you meant to on a first impression. She's willing to look past it. So it goes, very well. Now, any one of these rooms are yours. Sleep in the same one for all I care. I don't judge. But it only lasts for today, and this is the only time you're getting it from me for free. From now on, it'll cost you. Not very much, granted, but I do have a business to run.
Where's your room, Miss Melisandre?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Sleep well, darling. I'll see you in the morning.
I have a question though.
Yes,
You don't seem very shaken.
I'm not. You think this is my first time being roughed up by a couple of humans with a bone to pick?
Didn't you almost die?
She leans down. Darling, almost dying is one of the greatest joys that life has. It reminds you how much you have to lose.
He's gonna internalize that a little bit.
Sleep well, my pet. Turns and walks back into her little...
Wait.
Yeah.
I have a question for her as well.
For Melisandre. Sure, she turns around, you say, wait, she turns back around. Yes?
I know giants from a long time ago. I specifically know one. He was a Fomorian.
Not many of those
You
left, I'm
by
afraid.
sadly not.
Sorry, business.
Have you by chance ever talked with one
A
or had
Fomorian?
any encounters? Oh yes. Maybe one by the name
Oh,
of Igril.
I let's make a let's make an intelligence check for her. She's a wizard, so she's pretty smart. It's not quite smart enough though. She goes, I've been alive. I've been alive a very long time. Um, perhaps I have, but Fomorians used to be so commonplace. Giants used to be too, but times have changed.
Sadly,
Yes, I dearly hope your friend Igril made it.
I believe he did.
I hope so. Any other
Thank you.
questions? And you see Elenion just sort of standing in the corner looking fucking creepy, casts an eye over at Lucius.
And I kind of look and does he do anything when I look or
He like grimaces. He makes like a snarl. A thinly veiled disgust.
okay, I look away. I'm like, that was weird.
Do I notice?
Yeah, everyone sees that. He's not trying to hide it. He's just like watching, being fucking weird.
I think he likes you.
And at some point, he says in Elvish. Who in the room speaks Elvish? Just raise your hand if you do speak Elvish. Yeah, Chris, you catch him. Thorn, you catch him. He points at Lucius and says, "You, come here."
Am I still telepathically linked to him?
No, he's not touching the blade anymore.
He likes you.
Yeah, the
I walk over
Lucius.
and I'm like, could just said that sooner.
What are you saying? He's saying in Elvish.
What? Let's give like
He
a
tries Draconic and says, "Do you speak this? Are you a dragon?"
yes, I'm a dragonborn.
I thought so. You carry something in your breast.
And I like feel around like, do I feel anything different? Like, do I know what he's looking for? I have an idea.
Nothing different. Elenion reaches a hand directly through your chest and grabs at something there. And he pulls his little wispy wraith hand out and holds in his hand two marble spheres that are sort of moving around. One of them is the symbol of a hand holding a greatsword, and blood is dripping down the hand. And the other is the symbol of a giant faceplate and a paxel, that same sort of axe, pickaxe, shovel tool. You carry souls.
Oh, those.
Yes, them.
Yeah.
Walk with me, Dragonborn. And he moves to the forge, where he begins throwing these little marble sort of orbs down onto the forge and hammering the shit out of them with these enormous kind of very flowery elven hammers. Like they don't look very heavy, but the way he's hitting them is very precise and artisanal. And he's starting to work them. You know that Elenion is capable of transforming people you defeat in rifts into weapons. And in no time at all, he finishes. I want to make sure I have this correct. He finishes the arm of the Jotun and where is this? The Man Eater. Man Eater is a enormous bronze greatsword, an executioner's greatsword. So there's no thrusting point. It's just meant as a chopping weapon. This is the same weapon that Mikhail levied at you and says, "This, the weapon of the Iron Shepherd, the Undying." for you.
I'll
And he just drops
I'll
it.
take it.
Like it's
Oh.
clearly a very beautiful weapon, but he just doesn't really care about it. He just kind of drops it to the ground. Oh, something
Oh,
happened. How did I,
camera
what?
camera turned off.
Huh? What? Did I?
What was the name of that sword?
Man-eater. Like the
Oh,
Hollow Note,
have,
like the Hollow Note song, Man-eater.
call- it's called Maneater.
Man-eater. Yep. And the other is called the Arm of the
Okay.
Jotun, which he holds up.
Arm of Yon.
It's about this fucking long. It is a arm-mounted power drill. So it takes up your whole fist, and it's this giant rotary drill. Um, and he hands it to you and says, "I don't know what you're going to do with this with only one arm that works, but not my business. Take it, Dragonborn."
Oh, I'll does he drop it again?
Yeah, drops it. The second you reach for it, just drops it on the floor. He has some very
And I'm like,
he has some very
ugh.
obvious disgust to pretty much everyone.
Right, I'm like, oh, lean down, because I'm like still hurting. Like my back is probably all fucked up a little bit. It's like, oh my god, it's like the worst trying to lift this up.
Elenion, as you lean down to grab it, kicks it a short distance further.
I'm gonna look at him and just kind of like, I've dealt with worse, and go and try and pick it up
Yeah,
again.
he just didn't wanted to do it once. Just wanted to fuck with you. So that is the end of the session. I'm just gonna mechanically talk about where we're at now. This is the Sanctum Sanctora. You have merchants available here. There are more merchants to find in the world. But these are people who are capable of helping you in the long term. You can buy things from these people. You can talk with these people. They might even have quests or intel for you to help them helps you because they'll want to give back what you gave to them. So we've already built some rapport with Melisandre from a lot of us. Bonnie has obviously got a lot of rapport built with Melisandre. It appears that Grimm's sort of clever workaround with the telepathy earned him some rapport with Lenion, and Aram obviously earned some rapport with Rue Rediford. But these three merchants exist within the Sanctum Sanctora. You are always allowed to buy from them, consider them to be specialty vendors, but if you ever want to go into the Sanctum itself and speak with them, you're welcome to. But the Sanctum is considered to be like a safe house. You can shunt people into the Sanctum to keep them safe for a period of time. But you cannot always be there to watch them, and they are under no like edict to stay there. They don't have to stay there. They're adults. So even if you tell Maynard Magnuson, "Hey, you're really fucked up right now. Why don't you chill out in the Sanctum and get a little bit better?" Come back in 2 weeks and he might not be there. Because what am I gonna do? Just hang around here for 2 fucking weeks? I don't think so. They're their own people.
Does time move the same?
Time moves much the same. There is a slight time dilation, meaning that time within the Sanctum is slightly longer than it is on the outside world, but not to a very noticeable degree, no. There is always a degree of time dilation when moving extraplanarly. Any other questions?
I know we were like getting to the long rest or like going to bed, so
Yes.
should we just take that now?
Take the long rest. Please heal yourselves back up to full. If you guys have death fails, a long rest will reduce them by 2. So for Thorn, I believe you have 3. You will reduce them by 2. You'll recover everything and be right back to full. But excellent, well done. I will do my best to get Alenion's inventory and Rue Rediford's inventory up within the next few days. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed the session. Now begins our little talk back. What do we like? What do we not like?
Real
I wanted
quick.
to argue with Riley more.
Jeez. So the start of the next session, will we have the opportunity to go to like any of the other vendors?
Yeah. There's only 3 in there right now. The 3 that you spoke to
Yeah.
are there. But if you want to talk to Elenion, which you didn't do, or Rue Rediford, you're welcome to.
Because you said Rue might have stuff about like our bound and
Rue
stuff
sells
things.
secrets. Yes, she does.
Interesting.
I like powerful wizards. Wizards are so cool.
And Melisandre is very powerful. She's cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Well, guys, I'm glad you had
If we
fun.
had, if
Yo,
oh, I was gonna say, if we had actually saved Melisandre instead of her saving herself, would we have gained even more points?
you guys did save her.
Kinda.
You guys were there.
Without intervention, she likely would
She
have
would have
died.
died for
Would have
sure.
died.
She would
Yeah.
have been a dead giant, and you would have had no lovely Melisandre to hang out with. But you saved her, so well done.
Awesome.
So,
You want to get the weenie?
like Left Haven is kind of trashed right now.
Left Haven is no go.
Is that gonna extend into other cities?
It could.
Like, is the family of man or like the family like do they have reaches in other places in Eain?
Oh yeah, yeah. What me and Emmett were talking about this. What makes the family so dangerous is that not only are they more of an ideology than they are an actual like cut your hand and join our group and wear our colors. The fucking next human guy you meet could be a family supporter.
Nazis.
Like you seriously don't know, and because it's so
Racist.
because it's like an ideology, that's what makes them very pernicious. That they can be in a place like Lufthaven, which was already on the edge of this turmoil, and push it over the edge by saying, "Yeah, I know that you might not be quite where we're at yet, but trust me, stick with us for long enough. We're gonna get rid of the 16-hour workday." So they have pull because they're an ideology, and they're very persuasive in a number of ways. Although that said, not everyone is going to
So,
be on board with a let's kill everything that's not us ideology.
so I could have
You
missed
like
this,
Riley?
You could have missed this,
but with Ophelia dead, what happened to like the golems that were like impersonating humans?
the pawns are still in the picture. Um, Lucius actually spoke with one of them, who was sort of the forerunner for this group of golems, who call themselves the pawns.
Okay.
This forerunner's name was Vendrick, and said, "There is a city that exists in the Underdark. It's called Elsewhere. Your friend Nexanumus has raised up the army of the Golden Dragonborn, the Shimmering Horde, and has taken over Elsewhere. So if you help us get our home back, we'll help you do whatever you want because we are sort of a kingdom without a king, and you're a king without a kingdom. Maybe we can help each other out." So
Word.
that's so Vendrick was not like the allegiance between Ophelia Stahl and the pawns went only so far as Ophelia needed somebody to be scabs, and who better than a bunch of semi-conscious golems?
hmm
You gonna go get the weenie? Oh, not the house. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, Ophelia's relationship to the pawns was only so far as I need people who can operate the machines.
They got out okay.
We hope. We don't know.
We hope.
I just don't know how they got like how'd they nab Melisandre?
You're welcome to ask her that. You didn't ask her that.
No.
I was gonna, but realized
That seems
maybe
it seems
a sore subject.
insensitive.
Perhaps a sore subject, but with enough rapport, it may be something that she's willing to tell. You know, it's not something I
She
would.
also seemed kind of chill.
She was kind of chill about it, and realized that Melisandre's a lot older than you might think. She's probably been around for a couple hundred years. You think this is the first time somebody's tried to hang me? Come on.
Yeah, calling Lucius a young man.
Yeah, well, to her, he is a
That's
young
crazy.
man. So she's alluded to it a couple times that she is very, very old. But yeah, Melisandre's hardcore. It's not her first time around the block. But I think she had the fear of God put in her for a moment. But when she got out, realized okay, and life goes on. Yeah. So you're right, pretty cavalier about it. Go ahead, Emmett.
And she's a giant, so she's like, or giant's like half giant or something.
Mm-mm. She's a full-blooded giant.
Full-blood giant.
So
Okay.
Goliaths are descendants of giants the same way that Dragonborn are descendants from dragons. Like, it wasn't like your dad was a dragon and your mom was just like a very brave human woman. It was just it, your lineage can be traced back somehow through some distance to dragons. Same deal for Goliaths, but to be a half giant would still make you fucking humongous. So for her to be a regularly big giant means she's about 30 feet tall.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's cool. Cool cat.
Be sick.
So I'm going to go ahead and upload the inventories for both Elenion and Rediford. If you guys want to check out the Sanctum channel and see if there's anything you guys want to buy, their wares are I would say decently priced, but keep in mind to keep coming back when you guys raise your party level because there may be more stuff there, or these are characters that you guys can talk to and they offer intel on the world. I mean, Elenion's going to offer intel of things that happened fucking millennia ago because he's a wraith. He's been around forever. But Melisandre's information might be a little more current or just more historical, and Rue's information, obviously the secret seller, is going to be very important as well.
I do have
Sounds
a
good.
question.
Yeah, shoot.
Where did the like Quake and all them go?
Quake, Latchkey, and Witness did not follow you. They returned to go back on assignment.
Okay.
So again, these continuants are available for you guys to use. You can have them work on tracking down a mystery, or as their intended purpose, you can have them protect a bound. As I said, the specific kind of continuant you select depends largely on what their specialty is. So for instance, Witness is going to be best on somebody who is fighting a non-physical threat. Like I'm fighting time, or I'm fighting my own personal demons, or I'm fighting, this, that, or the other. Latchkey is going to be best at sort of an all-around, I don't know what this threat is, but let's put Latchkey on it because Latchkey's a good spy. Let's put Latchkey on it so she can sort of just run around and see what information she can gather. She passively will report back intelligence about a bound. And then Quake works very best as a physical defender, as I'm going to be with you, protecting you from a physical threat. So this person is being hunted by this thing's being hunted by that. Put Quake on it. So I was just talking with Emmett the other night. He who was is being pursued by a revenant. We don't know the nature of this revenant. We don't know who this relates to. But to put Quake on he who was is useful because we know that at least he who was will be safe for the time being.
Is it just bound related or like overall story? Like, could we have Latchkey watch over Lovehaven and see what happens in the power vacuum?
That relates to a mystery. Yeah, you can have Latchkey do that.
Okay.
That if what you want to know can be phrased in a question, then yeah, I will count it. So as Latchkey, I want you to run around Lovehaven and see who is vying for the power vacuum. That's an important thing to know. So you could put Latchkey on that for sure.
That'd be cool.
That's a very good idea.
If you guys want to do that, all you have to do is PM me, and we don't even have to put it to a vote. Just put it in general, and if enough people like the message, we'll just do it. Sounds good. These are pretty easy swip swaps. Like either a thing happens or it doesn't. So Quake is available for assignment. I believe Latchkey is currently watching Paracelsus, and I think Witness is watching Baldwin.
Yes.
So, thanks guys very much for coming.
Thank you.
If we have any more last minute questions, you guys know how to PM me. But if not, love you guys very much. Take care. Thanks for a great sesh.
Take care.
Thanks for great sesh, Josh. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.